Let's get ready to RPG!
I'm going on an adventure!
It's a change up.
That was a change up.
I was ready for the RPG.
No, we're playing role playing games. We gotta get it right. Welcome everyone to Night's Last Call.
Should have had let's get ready to potatoes.
Yeah, I have. What do I got? I've got.
That'd have been good.
I do have. So it begins. So
Very
it
nice.
begins.
That's good.
Welcome everyone to The One Ring Part 2. Now you might be saying to yourself, Part 2, where's Part 1? Well, Part 1 was a technical demo where we were just setting up the studio and trying to still figure some stuff out. We're still trying to figure some stuff out. Nothing's permanent, nothing's fixed in stone yet. Eventually,
these things ain't moving.
Eventually,
they're fixed in.
Right. Well, eventually, the windows will be lit. We'll have more lighting effects and stuff like that. So we're just trying some stuff out here. But what I wanted to do for Part 2 is make this available for everyone. Number one, if you missed Part 1, why aren't you a patron? Could have seen it. Could have watched Part 1. Number two, because Part 1 was 2 months ago, 3 months.
It had to be 2 months.
A little while ago.
Yeah, I think it was in 2025.
It definitely was in 2020.
Yeah.
So because of it we're gonna have to do a big refresh. Anyways, these guys remember the basics of the game, but not necessarily the specifics. And for you at home, we're going to kind of walk you through what happened in Part 1. But if you are a patron, you can definitely check that out for Part 1. But we're playing through the starter set of the One Ring Second Edition. Now this is the not the 5th edition version. This is the actual, the One Ring version. And this is a game by Free League, and I think it's fantastic for no other reason than I love Lord of the Rings, and I love what this game is trying to do. So it is a little bit more of a...
And I love Free League.
And you love Free League.
I buy so much of their stuff.
But what is really interesting about this game is, most people have seen Lord of the Rings through the guise of the movies. And when you look at the movies, you've got 9 companions. One of them is a god, more or less. One of them is a superhero king. One of them is an immortal elf prince. Even the hobbits, except for Sam, are all royalty. They're all nobles in Hobbiton. So you're basically looking at broken ass characters.
I didn't hear you mention the dwarf.
Dwarf is Gimli. While he may not be royalty, he is. His father was Glowin, who is one of the original companions of Thorin. He is basically a high level aristocrat. You're basically looking at really, really pimped out heroes. And the One Ring takes a really interesting approach. It says, well, what about everybody else? What about the other heroes in this age between the Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings? And that's almost a 90-year period. That's a lot of time for stuff to happen. There was a lot of smaller stories, so it takes a more intimate detail and looks at all the kind of unsung stories. Because yes, ultimately the big thing that happened was the ring's destruction, but there was countless other smaller things that happened before that ever could be an issue. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about this.
Sweet.
So welcome everyone. We do have 2 tip goals, which I realize now I didn't put up on the stream. But
No,
that's right.
They're just not showing up.
They're there, but they're just not. They're not on the screen. But the super chat goal was to support more actual plays, and the tip goal is to get more studio streams. Obviously it's taken a lot of extra work from us. We got to get people here. We got to get everyone in the studio. Get everybody over. Not everybody is as unemployed as me. Almost. Well, Tim isn't, but Tim is a super responsible father and juggling kids. But it's a hassle. So in order to make it worth it, we appreciate your support. So welcome. We're going to go ahead and get into it. So when we last played, the group had started off here in the lands of Eriador, and they started off here in the village of Bree. Of course,
somewhere right here.
It's to the right. There you go.
It is, yep.
Where they received a letter from Gilrayan. Now, Gilrayan is their patron, which is kind of an NPC in the One Ring that sends you on missions, more or less, gives you quests, the whole 9 yards. Gilrayan wrote them a letter and basically explained that an ally or companion of hers, a hunter who had been hunting in the North Downs, north of the Shire and of Bree, had discovered a very foul, evil presence, and she asked for you three to investigate it. So the group made their way north from Bree, and they headed up into the North Downs. And we used the One Ring's travel rules, their journey rules, to reflect this journey, where the group had several encounters with, despair-filling visions of a farmstead that had been maybe destroyed or burned out by orcs, and other opportunities to sort of test their mettle and test their will, and accumulate a little bit of fatigue. One of the things about this game is, as you travel's a big part of it. If you've ever seen Lord of the Rings, you know travel's a big part of it. But if you travel a long time, you will accumulate this fatigue. And that is something that you have to keep track of, because if you accumulate too much fatigue, your character can become weary, which can affect your game, your dice rolls. However, the group was able to make it all the way to the location of the Crowned Hill. And this is actually where we ended things off last time, which is that the group had been following a tortuous path across the North Downs. And then after some small time, they saw it. The hill that their contact back in Bree, Rupert, spoke of, arises out of a small wood. The summit of the hill mostly bare. The ascent is easy, and you quickly reach the top. There's little underbrush or any sort of thorns or shrubbery in your way. Sparse grass barely clings to the rocky top, where 5 grim, shadowy stones thrust upward out of the ground, each one crooked, like the shape of a skeletal hand. 4 of the stones are grouped together, like 4 fingers. Their foreboding shapes mirrored by one larger, thicker, more prominent stone on the opposite side. A terrible and horrific reek fills the air, emanating from a shallow pit that is dug into the very top center of the pit, or of the hill, right in the middle of that skeletal stone hand. From this distance, you can already feel the vile stench rolling out of the pit, and you can see large clouds of black flies swarming about it. What do you do?
So last time we saw the fingers and we stopped, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I gave that description last time, and then I went, cliffhanger.
Okay.
Accurate.
So you are at the top of the Crowned Hill. Now, this is the location that Rupert had marked on your map, which is your major. So Gilrayan's mission for you was basically to figure out what the hell's going on. Is this a threat to the Shire? Is this a threat to Bree? Again, she's Gilrayan, for those of you who don't know, is by the way, if you do tip, Derek will give you some random Lord of the Rings trivia.
That lasts all night.
Gilrayan is Aragorn's mother.
I want to take a quick gander around the statues, or around the stones. Obviously, we came from the south.
Yep.
But I'm gonna sort of work my way around east to the north to west, kind of circle back around, make sure. I don't want to go inside the shape, but look around. I mean, is there anything threatening and dangerous around us? Are we good to sort of investigate further?
Yeah, absolutely. Bob, why don't you go ahead and give me an awareness check?
Oh.
Wow.
And when you spend hope,
Yeah.
that can it's just meta currency, or does that the art role playing specific versus the distinctive features?
Technically, it is just a meta currency.
Okay.
You're just drilling a little deep. You don't have to earn it.
So
The only thing because Bob, I know you want to control how much role playing you have to do.
No, I wanted the scan.
Okay.
But you said awareness. Oh, that's a rough roll for me.
Okay.
So
explain to me why you think scan might be more appropriate.
So in my head, I thought scan was more like looking around the surroundings.
Okay.
I in my head, I'm like, is there?
So you're doing more of an investigation than sort of a.
I'm not looking for
patrol.
traps or anything like that. I was thinking more of like, I thought a scan would be like, I'm looking around like, okay, there's a forest clearing over there. Nothing's going to come from the north.
Well, so this is a great example of it's a new game. And we can kind of look up. Now, we do have different skills for different reasons.
Okay, yeah.
And this is
because I was like, awareness is pretty close, but I didn't know if awareness was more like something might be coming.
This is a great example of where, we kind of become more familiar with the game together. So awareness represents your ability to react and the ability to notice something unexpected, out of the ordinary, or difficult to detect. Keen senses and an ability to see what is not seen and hear what is not heard. All right? Scan is examining something closely or tentatively, like skimming through a book to locate a piece of information, looking for secret doors or hidden inscriptions, to recognize a familiar face in the crowd or a set of tracks.
Okay, so I'm more towards scan, like looking around the area. There's tracks, I guess, in that specific example. But I was looking more at the tree lines, making sure nothing was going to come out and get us.
Yeah.
Or threatening.
So I do think that is awareness.
Okay, what's explore?
Ooh, explore is when you move through so explore is a travel roll.
Travel only. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna say this is just awareness. So
Yeah.
All right. So, seeing as I'm so good at scanning,
Yes. So a
I
good way to
spend
think.
some
I mean,
hope?
so I mean, for 5e players, scan is like your like investigate,
yeah,
and awareness is like your passive perception. It's like your perception.
yeah. But that's why I was saying I'm doing it proactively. I'm not like,
Right.
oh, is something coming? Like I'm trying to get ahead of it. Like I am investigating the nature around us to make sure nothing is coming.
Yeah, a better way to say it is like scan is up close.
Yeah.
It's kind of like picking through something, looking thing. Awareness is again that more of that general sense.
Okay.
of
Well,
thing.
I'm not the greatest at awareness, but
Okay.
I am great at scan.
Okay.
I'm going to merge them together by using a hope to give my one dice to my awareness.
Okay, great.
So I'm going to spend a hope.
Yeah, spend a hope.
All right. And I'm just going to give my single dice
Yep.
to my awareness roll.
Yep.
I'm trying to get to a target number 11 here.
All right.
Yeah. No.
No. All right.
6 total.
Blast.
A blast. All right, so Bob, so you
If only it was closer, I could have scanned it.
So, Bob, you spend a few moments and make your way around the hill. And as you look out, you don't see any sign of any movement. Although, as you do make your way around, you kind of get a better view of the other side of the hill. And you do see, it's almost impossible to miss, especially as you're looking around. You do see tracks in the hill leading away from the hill. Now, you failed and you didn't really spend some time. So you don't really know where they are or what they are.
Correct.
But you can see that
there are tracks.
There are some tracks. And they go the opposite way from where you came.
They go to the north further?
Yeah, they go further north and east.
Gotcha. Okay.
But who, what, where, how many, you have no idea.
Anybody else want to do something?
Yeah. You said the black mist was inside of the stones?
So the black pit
Pit.
is in the center of the hill.
And we're kind of far away from the stones.
Yeah.
Can I kind of go up the hill and kind of like see what's inside of the pit?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Be careful.
Wait, yes. Before you do that,
Oh,
can I I look at the flies?
This seems
Yeah.
like a.
Can I use like a lore healing to be like, are these like okay flies to approach, or are they like some weird magical predator fly I've read about?
Okay, yeah. Make a lore check.
You know, all right,
Yeah, that's-
lore. So I'm favored at lore.
Come on.
Should be a
Beowulf
good
says,
one.
tick the grind clock. I wish, Beowulf.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
All right, yeah, we crushed it
Okay, and so
and got one.
so this is a great
Opportunity.
example here. So Tim, why don't you go ahead and put those in the center of the
Yeah,
screen there.
especially the opportunity one.
So
then
because
there you
you
go.
because you rolled with because your skill is favored, Tim rolls 2d12 and gets to pick the highest. Basically, he rolls with advantage. So to kick out the 3 basically.
Yep. So we're gonna get
Now,
that out of
obviously, you don't even really have to add that much. Tim's trying to get a what's your number?
11.
He's trying
Yeah.
to beat an 11.
Yes.
So
So-
so one of the cool things about this game is once you know what your target numbers are, it's pretty easy to get a sense for just like, okay, I don't even need to add. There's
Right.
so many numbers here.
Right.
But because you rolled a 6, that is a special success. That is an extra success. So you can spend that to gain an additional level of insight, to go quietly, to make haste. It depends on the right situation. Maybe have more influence than you would otherwise have. So in your case, Tim, because you're doing a lore check, how would you like to spend your additional success?
I'd like the extra insight for
Okay,
sure
great.
in this case.
Yeah. So Tim, so the cloud of flies is in fact normal.
Okay.
They are endemic to this region and this land. They typically swarm like that over carrion, dead creatures. Judging from the smell and the size of the cloud, there is either a lot of dead bodies in there or several larger dead bodies. And from the nature of their swarming, you believe that this probably has happened within the last couple of days.
Oh, all right.
And it took us a week to
Safe
get here.
approach.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
But-
So now I'm gonna.
Yeah. All right, Danny. Well, you're not really. There's no check or anything like that. You're just creeping your way up the hill.
Okay.
However, as you do so, just like Rupert, it kind of flashes into your mind, and it seems like a lifetime ago because it almost was.
Yeah.
You suddenly feel a chilling rush flow through your soul as you approach the top of the cliff or the top of the hill. You feel an unnatural cold grip your heart, and a terrifying dread grips you as you enter into a place of darkness and evil. So, Danny, you are gaining 2 shadow points from dread.
Oh.
When you gain 2 shadow points from dread, you can make a wisdom check to resist it.
Oh, wisdom check.
So
you get to roll first.
So the way this would work, Danny, is what is your wisdom? It's 1.
I don't
Where's
even see
wisdom?
it.
Wits?
No, so you have on your left side of your character sheet, you have valor and wisdom.
Virtues under virtues.
Yeah. So this is
Okay.
what you
I have 1.
Wow,
Right.
Okay.
So, and now that I'm thinking about it, it may actually be valor. I have to check. This is good for me.
I don't think you actually take it yet until you make the
You don't.
wisdom roll or valor roll.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes, it's a valor roll. Okay. So what you're going to do is you are going to make a valor roll. Now, valor is tied to your heart TN. You can see it says underneath it, heart TN.
Okay.
So what is your heart TN?
12.
All right, so you're going to take a D12. You're going to take 1 because that's what your valor is.
Okay.
And do you have any other bonuses or anything else that you want to spend before you roll?
I'll use a hope.
Okay, so go ahead and take another dice. And then roll those.
Ooh.
Okay, so you got a 10, and your heart's TN is,
12.
so you fail.
Darn.
So you
Close.
take 2 points of shadow.
I think I wrote it down already.
You did.
your
Yeah.
So had you succeeded, you would have reduced the amount of shadow you took by 1. If you had succeeded and gotten one of those Tengwar runes on the 6, you would have reduced it by 2.
What about a Gandalf? Same.
It would count as 1.
Oh, it's kind of
Automatic
small. Okay,
success.
okay.
Yeah. So instead, just being in this place of darkness and seeing as you come to the top of the hill, inside of the pit, as you reach the top, you can see a large carcass or 2. From the way it's been torn apart and ripped apart, it's hard to assess immediately, but you eventually determine that this was some sort of beast, perhaps a horse. It looks like the unfortunate animal has been torn apart and ripped into pieces. It lays at the bottom of the pit, festering and lined with flies.
Is it some sort of
2
ritual
horses?
sacrifice?
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
I
who
get
would-
around back to the front and I come up next to Tim's character.
Yep.
This is safe to approach.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't see any signs of anything else other than those tracks that you found heading
Yeah.
off to the north.
Right.
Do we know what's inside the pit there?
2 big horses.
2 big horses.
Quite dead.
Bigger than me.
That doesn't make sense with the tracks I saw, but I didn't really get a great look. But they headed northeast.
Their horses
look like their
smaller
feet?
than you.
I'd have to go back and scan them.
Gotta look closer.
Scan would be a good example of
If you want, I can go there.
You were just trying to be aware of things. You should
I
have been
know.
scanning them, sir.
Poor. Well, I don't know if there's anything to do with this mess of massacre that's in front of us, or I don't know if I want to get any closer. It stinks.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering, like, was this some sort of cultist ritual? Because why would you dig the hole for the ripped apart horse? Like, what's going on? Like, but
Is it
it
a
seems
dump pit?
placed purposely in this hand. So,
Yeah, and then
Yeah, it's
obviously those
weird.
tracks led away. I just don't know what they were.
yeah.
So I could go look at them if you'd like me to.
The tracks?
I could investigate further. Maybe I can determine the species. Maybe, or is there like a? Maybe you could. So maybe our elf friend can come over and lend some aid if I can't determine the exact species that it is.
Of course, I'd love to come help.
Beowulf says we should just make it a fucking group of children.
Oh my god! In the pit? Jeez Louise. It does remind me of
Who would eat them? My God.
Torchbearer. When we were trying to find the one kid in
Oh,
there.
the
and
Kurt.
They
Kurt.
looted the body and they left the kid
They
in
left
there.
the kid. They looted the body and left the kid.
So the only thing we saw in the pit was that. There wasn't
Well,
anything
Just-
else
I
inside.
have to maybe look a little further. I don't know.
Somebody better scan those horse corpses.
So a hunting roll could be used to sort of try to figure out what else may be in there.
Oh, sick. I'm not good at that.
Someone else should do that.
It's not me.
I have 0.
It's got to be this one.
Boothby says I had to carry that kid around for like 4 sessions.
Exactly. We saved that.
It's the hard carry.
By carry the kid around, he means its dead body.
Oh, it's.
Did he carry it, or did we make Laughing Out Loud carry it? I can't
Somebody
remember.
carried
Yeah,
it.
somebody
But I
carried
do
the
remember
body.
making the pixel art
yes
image of the body
to fit in the backpack.
with no head.
Yeah.
Gee.
What was his name? Henry? or
Kurt.
Kurt. Oh, it was Kurt.
Kurt
I just
the
remember
headless boy.
Yeah, I just remember we had.
If you want to see more of this, if you want to see more of
we had
this
two-person groups.
incredible
Oh.
role-playing game, go check out Knights of Last Call's Torchbearer campaign. Yeah,
that
we
was
had
actually pretty cool.
2 different groups that were competing in one dungeon. They would
Yeah.
play on different.
Saturday and Sunday crew.
It's excellent.
Oh, wow.
And I was on the Sunday crew with Booth.
So they went in 2 different entrances almost?
No, we went the same one.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
we fell down it.
Oh.
They made it down.
The entrance. The entrance was this like ancient shaft that led down into the dungeon, and their group fell all the way to the bottom of the dungeon into an ancient tomb full of skeletons, which they then ran away from and got lost in the middle of the depths of the dungeon. That's how their
Gotta do
campaign
what you gotta
started.
do.
You don't run away.
That's right.
The other one had pros. They were doing everything.
Well, they had
like-
Darth Gorlock.
Yeah, they were masterminds. But at one point, we knew that there was a child that went in here and he didn't come back. So we were going to look for this child. We found him, his body dead, nothing on him. We found out later that Saturday crew found him. They looted him and left him there for us to deal with. They're like, we're not worrying about that body.
The cleanup.
That's for Sunday's crew.
Yeah, they did not.
Yeah.
They didn't care.
So anyway, if you don't want to do the hunting, I was gonna do a scan one. I was gonna run and look at the tracks.
Yeah. You should do that.
Okay. Well, me and what's the name of your character?
Fimbrethil.
Fimbrethil. We're gonna go look at the tracks. I'm gonna go scan them, Derek,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna use my elf friend as help here.
Okay. Cool.
So I'm gonna use 4 dice plus a d12.
Well, remember, in order to give hope or
I don't have
help,
I have 3.
he has to spend a hope.
I will.
Oh, he has to
spend
spend
a
a hope. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had to
have
spend a
much
hope. Sorry,
hope
but yes,
as an
thank
elf.
you.
Don't worry, I knew it and accepted anyway.
Thank you. So 4 dice,
What a guy.
46s plus a d12. I have a target number of 13.
Ooh.
Yes,
Well, I
sir.
got 2 opportunity dice in there too.
Well, first you have to check, did you beat it?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So you definitely beat it.
Yes.
And so because you had
Well
2
done.
6s, this is an extraordinary success.
Excellent.
But basically, you get extreme extra information. You get a lot of extra insight. If you need multiple successes, you get them. So you get a ton of insight.
Yes.
You have a very, detailed,
yeah, for-
Detailed
information.
files.
Yeah,
Detailed
one of the
files.
things I want to know is obviously what these
No pictures.
what these
So,
creatures were.
The first thing,
how many are there?
Bob, as you stand down and begin scanning the tracks, you notice the evidence of numerous goblins, along with a pack of 4-legged animals, canine, but with a paws offset enough that you know that these are not ordinary wolves. Instead, they are the malevolent, semi-intelligent wargs.
I do know these.
You do know those.
I do know what a warg is. I'm like,
Okay.
oh, I
I've
know
seen
this
those
one.
before.
I know this
However,
I understood that reference.
a great or extraordinary success uncovers a massive paw print, indicating that one of the wargs was of untold size.
one. Oh boy.
From your knowledge of your people, you believe that this may be one of the ancient wargs, said to have not existed in these lands for hundreds of years, not since the time of the Witch King of Angmar, when the great wargs ran free across these lands. They were said to have all been killed in the great wars and the fall of Angmar that followed, but this paw print, unmistakably, from your insane roll, could only have come from such a creature. Additionally, Bob,
Yikes.
you discover that there is an ancient path that leads eastward away from the hill, downward, and the tracks somewhat follow it.
Okay. It goes into the forest.
Yeah, it kind of goes, well, more down into the east, into the downs. Basically, on your map here, heading towards...
Weather Hills?
So you're here in the North Downs. It kind of starts heading off east towards Rudau.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
The plains there. Yeah.
Well, I feel like we should pursue that because they're probably the ones doing the vile stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming that they're responsible for the torn apart horses, especially given the pack of warg that are traveling with them.
It's just interesting. What are they doing dropping it here? And why not eat everything?
Yeah, it's still weird.
It's got to be some ritual thing because there's
ritual.
a hand Stonehenge thing going on over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do I know of any rituals that sacrifice horses, or have I heard of anything specifically of like a stone formation like this before? At the risk of being a one-trick pony, I am pretty freaking good at lore.
That is true.
I've been sitting around reading books my entire life.
Yeah, so, Tim,
Yes.
go ahead and make a lore check.
All right.
As you sort of kind of examine this place, this nature of this, and all of these
All right.
elements.
So we crushed our 11 target number. We got a 15 with one opportunity.
Okay.
Well, higher than a 15, but one opportunity.
Yeah. I don't actually know what the term is. I
Sorry,
think-
not an opportunity, a great success.
Yeah, great success.
I just know it's from Legend of the Five Rings, so it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I
right,
just know it's
exactly.
opportunity dice.
So, Tim,
Yes.
as you examine this, and you are an elf, so your memory is deep. This ring of stones was once likely a place of worship for the hill folk of Rudau, a primitive race of men who once allied with the shadow, a superstitious lot who believed in sacrifices and praying to primitive gods. However, furthermore, it has now been defiled.
Oh.
You can see that the stones, written in ancient, inscrutable runes in the language of the hill folk, have been recently defiled and written over with foul language and symbols of the black speech.
Oh, my.
These markings are an invocation in a debased dialect of the black speech, of which you, thankfully, do not know too much.
Right. Else
But-
this would be bad.
It is used by orcs, praising from the symbols that you can read, daubed with what you assume to either be blood or fecal matter. An invocation praising the power of the mighty Queen of the Night, the Fang of the North. You believe that this place, once, not exactly a great place, but once a sort of ceremonial sacrificial place, has been defiled by the orcs, and now is being used to offer sacrifices to some horrific Queen of the Night.
It is as I feared. This is a ritual sacrifice, and those wargs you tracked and the goblins are probably the perpetrators. Dark
Blasphemy.
times.
Blasphemy.
I would wager they are the agents of shadow that we doth seek.
Well, they must be stopped for sure.
Yeah, something
So-
is happening here because the touch of the shadow is heavy upon this hill. You know, then remember,
Yeah,
in,
you had trouble walking up.
right?
Here,
Remember,
Yeah.
in the world of Tolkien, right? Like, just doing, the presence of evil is enough to, cloud your heart and hurt your soul.
Now, does shadow affect me negatively anyway?
It will. So the way that shadow works is if your shadow score and ever becomes equal to or greater than your hope, you become miserable.
Oh, makes sense.
Sanity meter.
And when you're miserable, when you roll that D12, normally if you roll the Eye of Sauron, an Eye of Sauron is just a 0. Not great,
Right.
but just a 0. If your character is miserable and you roll the Eye of Sauron, it's like a critical fumble. Like something bad happens to you.
Oh.
Also note, if you're miserable, you cannot use your
Yes.
elvish ability.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I feel like we should track down this wretched scum and
We should follow the tracks.
well, we should be smart. Those tracks I saw, I don't know if we can handle that type of formidable force. There's just 3 of us here.
Didn't you scan the tree line earlier?
I looked at it. But I don't even know if us could take on an ancient warg.
Hey, you're a dwarf.
Well, we don't
You got
know.
an axe?
We don't know we can't.
How are your abilities at ranged combat? Perhaps we could harry them and thin them before they ever get to
Ranged
us.
combat. Never heard of her. I fight like a dwarf should fight.
Very well. You can stand in front of me. I will tower over you and rain arrows upon them.
Excellent strategy.
Yes.
And Danny's just like, I just suck at combat entirely.
I'm going to hide
Anybody
over
got
there.
treasure anywhere?
Go check in the pit.
You sneak up and steal all their weapons the night before.
Oh, I am a burglar. I will do that.
Well, we could. That is an interesting point. We
I am
could try
quite stealthy.
to wait till they would camp and try to ambush them.
Well,
if we could
we
follow the
gotta
tracks.
find them first.
I agree.
do,
Yes. So
First
we
the
would.
finding,
we start that
then
way.
the assassinating.
Yes.
Yes.
Got
Yeah.
it. Yes.
Take them out.
Not you. You're probably too loud.
I am wearing coat of mail.
Yes. I, however, can be your stealth buddy. I am pretty
Nice.
good.
Okay.
All right.
I
yeah,
am
let's-
light
let's
on
go
my
travel.
feet as an elf.
Let's start. What time of the day is it? Do you know?
It was evening.
Evening. Ugh.
Hmm.
I don't know if we
We
want
should
to
probably, I was going to say we should probably move a little further
probably
away
get to
from
the
this
tree line.
dark, evil place.
We should find somewhere safe, not here,
Yes.
to camp. Going east.
Correct.
Yes.
That's what we want to do.
All right. Well, easy enough.
Yeah.
So somebody make a explorer
Ooh, I got 2 in this.
Someone is good at that. You should do it.
to
Wanna
see
do
if
it? Okay.
You got 2?
I got 2 and a extra.
2 in
Oh,
extra.
you are
Yeah.
favored, sir.
Time to get into this.
So this is just to see if you can find a
To
good.
get an eye of Sauron.
This is to see if you can find a good camp. Now, before you roll, you should know that this is a hazardous check. So the way that a hazardous check works is a standard check. If you fail it, you just fail it. In fact, when you fail a standard check, you could even potentially succeed, but with a problem or a complication, even if you fail.
Okay.
But a hazardous check is if you fail, something bad will happen.
So, but I don't lose any dice.
No. It's
It's
not
just-
particularly
It's just-
difficult.
It's just
Okay.
more dangerous.
It's just
to fail.
more dangerous to fail. Yeah.
Do you think you'll be able to find a good spot, or will you need my assistance?
We'll find out.
Oh my gosh. Oh my. Okay.
Bold strategy,
Never
Cotton,
mind.
but it
I
worked
saw,
out.
I saw the one and I got real nervous.
So is that it's a hard? Which one do I have to beat?
The
It's
explorer.
whatever column it's in.
So okay, I have to beat a 12.
All right.
So
Okay.
Well, you got a
Got it.
15, so you're good.
Well done.
All right. So Mentha, Mentha Tooks, your halfling burglar, is able to find a small secluded location. You're able to make a small, simple camp, although you do keep no fire tonight. So you just rely on your dry rations, as you do spend a night camping in quiet solitude. When dawn breaks, you awake early, hoping to get a run on. Nothing disturbs you during the night.
Excellent.
However, whoever was on watch definitely heard the sounds in the far distance, the baying, mournful howls, not of wolves, but the almost human-like howling of the wargs.
Honestly, a little closer than I thought. I
So
was
you say
worried we'd
they're-
have more trouble since they're
This is
four-legged.
Tolkien question.
Yeah,
You said human-like. Are they more human than?
wargs are partially intelligent. They can speak.
Oh, they can speak.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't speak in the movies, did they?
I don't think so.
I didn't
No,
think so
we
either.
only saw them in a battle scene.
Yeah,
We didn't
okay.
really.
I didn't know. I don't know much about the lore of them. I just know they're monstrous, and the orcs and the goblins
Yeah, they're like
used them.
horse size.
Yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah.
yes, in the actual lore, they can speak.
Wow,
Oh, jeez.
and that
wild.
sounds worse than I thought. sounds way worse.
When your dog's got tactics too, you're like, oh,
flank them. No.
it's wargenics over here.
All right. So you set out east, following the trails that you had discovered in this sort of half hidden, half ancient trail. As you make your way east throughout the morning, it's only a few miles apart. No need for a journey procedure because
Okay.
you're actually in the same hex. Basically.
Ooh.
Nice.
The woods begin to thin, and you first catch what appears to be a strange sight of trees, but you quickly realize that it is not trees. Rather, it is a palisade, a wooden wall made of tightly packed trunks, cut, timbered, and stuck together. The branches have been hacked off, and there is a large circular palisade surrounding what appears to have been a village of some sort. However, as you approach, you can see that the gates to this village hang loosely. There's no sign of smoke rising from any of the huts, no dogs barking, no sounds at all. It is deathly quiet.
Oh.
Was this a human village?
You would assume so.
Okay.
Based off of the elves' lore check, this may be a village of hillfolk.
Okay.
Ah.
I just want to make sure it wasn't orcs. I have enemy lore orcs.
No.
Do the
Okay.
warg tracks seem to go into this village, or are we just having to pass through here?
Yes.
Yeah, they're going in.
Mm-hmm.
We have no idea, so we'll have to be careful because we don't know if they're still here or if they traveled through.
Well, we don't hear anything
I
Right.
mean,
at all.
I would imagine we'd hear them if
and
they
they're probably
were
not sleeping
here,
right
but-
now, right?
It's the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Or
Or they
something
travel at night,
here
I don't know.
killed them last night, and that's what the howling was. I don't know.
doubt it. Not
Oh,
those
like when we
things.
woke up, that woke us.
From your perspective, there appears to only be one entrance into the circle
I was going to say
of
we
wall,
should find another
a
one.
gate. The once sturdy timber gate now lies shattered and lays in the thick mud outside of the gate, or outside of the doorway.
Are there like battlements that could be stood on if we
No,
scaled
it's
the
just a
wall?
palisade.
It's just a wall.
Pretty
Okay.
simple.
Okay.
Well, I wonder if we should wait till nightfall when we maybe can use the shadows to hug the interior of the
Yeah.
palisade.
It's a double-edged
they
sword,
could
though,
be-
too.
Are they more?
The servants of the enemy have better eyesight than you.
Yeah.
So
Anyone could see me now.
during night, one of us heard the howling of.
Was it? Are they nightkin?
they
type?
probably killed them and then were like victory yell, and then
I feel like they've been here for a while.
This is an interesting
why
question.
we hear nothing?
Are they nocturnal at all, or have they been traveling at night? Are they
don't-
asleep right now?
I don't know. I don't know the
Well,
Tolkien goblins.
You can make a lore check.
I know about orcs.
Yeah. So that doesn't do anything
I could
unless you spend a hope. Then you get to add 2 bonus dice.
Okay, so this is my base
Yep.
for lore.
Yep.
I will definitely assist him on the lore check, or I'll be like,
well-
review
Well,
my notes.
I got a lot of dice.
Oh, yeah, you
actually.
do have a lot of dice.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because if it, I'm doing my enemy lore orcs.
Oh,
check.
yeah, okay, good,
Yeah,
good,
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know much about the goblin, and
Well, goblins and orcs are kind of the same thing.
I know a little bit about them.
It's a small orc.
I know the ones with the
Yes.
I need like the white haze fan
Oh.
hand face paint. All right. Well, I succeed.
Very
I was
nice.
hoping for some extra opportunities there, but
That's right.
obviously it's fine.
Well, as you are, you know well your hated enemy, the orc, the most foul creature and the most numerous creature in the enemy's many multitudes of armies, is actually weakened by the sun.
Time to go.
So yeah, so we want to sneak in here. They're probably hiding inside from the sun, so they're not weak while traveling.
Yeah.
Yes. So orcs, in fact,
Nice.
orcs will almost orcs. You have hope.
Mm-hmm.
Enemies of the enemy, servants of the enemy, have a resource called hate, and they lose a point of hate for each round that they are in full sunlight. So orcs basically will not go out into the sunlight unless, they're literally being forced
What's
to
the
do
weather
stuff.
like, Mr.
Okay.
Derek?
You know what we got to
Is it
do, guys?
Full bright sunshine with
It's
cloudy.
It's dappled. It's
No!
dappled.
How many torches we got, boys? Let's burn them out.
I got a reusable one.
I need a blessing from the sun god, and let's get a straight.
You also
blast.
know that orcs and goblins tend to hate dwarves, and will
Oh
tend-
yeah.
but they do have all orcs suffer badly from the direct light of the sun. They have the hate sunlight fell ability.
So we burn
move
them out
in.
as they come running outside, shoot them with bows, and
Well, we could do. I don't know if we have.
Or
I don't have
should
any-
we try to
Well,
sneak
remember,
in
you are still back at the tree line, so
Yeah,
the
yeah, we
village
haven't
is
even gone in yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
village is still probably maybe half a mile away.
yeah, we
So
still got
you-
to. Yeah,
you
They
gotta
could
think
be
of it.
in though taking
we
shelter.
could just not hear them because the wargs are not being allowed to. Like,
I'm guessing they're
Yeah.
sleeping in their tents or huts or houses that are whatever's here.
yeah, how feasible does a
We have a person that could
unannounced
sneak
approach
in.
look? Well, yeah, that's
Take
what
a
I'm wondering. Like,
gander.
how
I'm not
easy
gonna
is it
sneak
actually
half
sneak
a
in?
mile.
Is it just
We're
an
gonna get
open
close.
plain?
Yeah, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Is it like an open plain for a half mile, or what's our terrain?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
pretty. I mean, that in order for their defensive purposes, right?
Yeah.
The area around the village is kind of kept clear so that they could see people approaching.
Well, let's
Can
get
I
up against the
see-
wall at least.
Can I see any obvious scouts? Like if I look
No,
real
there's-
hard,
and you don't
Okay.
see a damn thing.
All right,
well,
let's get up to the palisade.
dead
at least.
sprint to the
Yeah.
wall.
Yep.
Just
Brisk jog.
Evasive maneuvers.
All right. Yes, you zig left, you
Yeah.
zigzag right. So as you
Listen,
get
Game of
closer,
Thrones
or we just
zig?
army crawl the whole way.
so as you get
terrible.
closer and closer, you begin to see the aftermath of a recent and brutal assault.
Oh,
Dozens of huts inside of the circular wall are in ruins. The structures demolished, and in some cases still smoldering slightly. There seems to be few bodies remaining, although you do see bits and pieces of the remains of men laying about the wreckage of the village.
Damn.
About the women and the children.
They're all gone.
The women and the children, too.
Amidst all of the wreckage, only one structure stands out, both for its damage but not being destroyed and its size. A large central communal hut. And remember here, think more primitive. These are kind of more like, they're not like made of like nice stone and really well cut things. It's more like, like a Rothgar, like a primitive hut, like a primitive mead
Big enough
hall.
to fit ancient worgen.
Bunch of sticks.
I mean, it's a hut. I don't know if there's a big ancient worgen there.
Where the fuck is that guy at?
Yeah, I don't know.
If there's no one here, they're probably gone.
Yeah,
Well,
do
I'm
we see
assuming
any
they're in the
orc
hut.
or warg corpses, or is it all human?
What deathly remains you see, they all appear to be human. But again, there seems to be remarkable for a village this size. You would expect there to be, as many as 100, if not more, villagers.
So these could just be the
Slaughter.
people who
No, they stole 'em.
held back while everyone hid inside the one structure.
So
So I say we
Oh,
sneak
you
up to
think
that
that-
structure. I think it's the people left inside there who are going to tell us that they survived a warg raiding party, maybe.
Interesting.
Maybe.
I think they got kidnapped.
Or they're all in there being held hostage.
Well,
but I think we got to
I'm
go.
the least stealthiest
sneak up and
of
check it
all
out.
of you. If you want, you guys could go in. I could stand here at the gate.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds
I'll
good
go
to me.
sneak in.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are the sneakier of the two. Maybe
Yeah.
give me a little hand signal if I need to come there. I'll let you know with a ching ching. Fight's about to happen. If they coming into me, so I'll be inside the palisade, but looking out at the gate.
got it. Okay, right.
I'm
That is
coming.
the one entrance. So
Yes.
you'll give two screeches like a barn owl and one screech like a hoot owl.
That's right.
Is there something I can walk up and look?
Not
more-
really.
Okay, so I'm just gonna look at the door.
Yeah, I mean maybe there's like a ladder or something that you can kind of get a peek over.
Just something a little better.
they
than,
need something that they can.
If
look
you hear
over.
my harp, know that all is lost.
All right, so you guys are going to sneak up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, great. So, Danny, go ahead and make a stealth roll. This will represent you kind of sneaking everybody up.
All right. Oh, I like that.
It looks successful. Yeah.
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 All right.
Well played.
So, quietly, the elf and hobbit move silently through the wreckage of the village and make your way up to the largest structure, a circular building spanning 12 paces across and standing half again as tall, so about 6 paces high, 12 paces across. It likely served as the main gathering point for these people. It has a thatched roof made of weathered and dried straw, and is supported by large, crudely carved wooden beams, their surfaces adorned with ancient symbols from a long past. The hall's door lies shattered, and whatever furniture was inside appears to have been demolished. The light of day spills in through the doorway, evidence of a violent skirmish inside still visible. The only intact fixture that you see inside of it is a large stone hearth fireplace, cold and dark, untouched by the destruction. So basically, it's a big communal meeting hall.
And there's no one in there.
They don't see anybody in there.
Dang.
Told you they got kidnapped.
Yeah, the door's busted down. Yeah.
So okay, so you thought that, and
for sacrifice.
you were thinking they took him somewhere.
Yeah.
So we need to be looking for tracks going somewhere else.
Yeah.
Maximus Dark says, "Tip for that poor dwarf harpist by the gate."
Well, I'm gonna call him
Thanks,
over
Maxis.
with my melody.
Do you
Oh,
see any?
Oh,
footprints
Bob,
going
you
out?
hear a C flat major.
That's right.
that means they come.
You know it to be the song of "Come Here."
Oh, feel beckoned.
But
You don't
well-
see any footprints. Going
well, I
out?
didn't scan yet.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I
then
was
come
just
and check
keeping
this part
watch,
out.
using awareness.
Yeah. We didn't know it was all crashed in. I thought there was someone
All right,
barricaded
Bob.
in there.
your dwarf Reagan makes his way across the village, and again, you kind of are assaulted by the sight and the sound, sight and the lack of the sounds.
Poor
in this
bastards.
And you make your way up to the crumpled gates where your companions wait at the precipice of this great communal hall. What do you do?
This is disgusting.
Yes.
But if they're not here, there's nothing. No other building standing, right?
Not really. None of any note.
Then your earlier inclination is probably correct. They must have taken him somewhere. We have to find out where.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I will scan around, and if they came in, they had to go out.
So you're looking for. So good grades.
There's only one way in,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
they had to go
Yeah.
somewhere out. And unless they went right back to the pit, which is where we came from, they had to go somewhere else.
So, all right, Bob,
Yes.
make a scan check.
Looking for target number 13 here.
Yep, this is just a standard check.
Oh, we do, and we got a opportunity.
Right. See, again, like I said, you're getting it. Like you don't really. I don't need
Yeah.
to know what the number is because
No.
you
Yeah.
check against your own DC.
Right.
No.
We
When
just
I
know
saw
we
that, I
passed.
was
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
much. I was
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
13. I'm like, oh yeah, we're
right.
good.
I just need to know that you got a great success.
Yep.
All right, Bob.
Great success.
Great success. All right, Bob. So you begin scanning around the cold, dark interior of this communal room, and you can imagine, the only light coming in is through the broken doors as the dwarf cautiously enters in, his eyes adapting to the darkness, scanning left and right, his ears cocked ever so slightly as he kind of takes in the surroundings. Whoever fought here fought valiantly and died bravely. You can see signs of struggle, streaks of blood. People were killed here and dragged away or eaten. And as you kind of make your way into the center of the room, you hear it. Out of the left side, your eyes quickly scan to the left, and you don't see anything. But then you hear it again, a small, maybe almost like a whimper. And your eyes drift up, and you see, clinging to the roof rafters, 3, 4, 5 small children.
How could you miss this?
We didn't go in.
I'm really short.
Now they're
Jump. I will catch you.
they're like terrified, and they're like clinging to the rafters, and they're
I
just
put
like,
down my axe.
jump into my axe.
What happened here? We'll save you. They're young, so they're probably gonna
Man,
be
how long y'all been up there?
Yeah. These are great warriors. Look how athletic they are.
Right? Strong as all get out.
Strong like ox.
All right, now because it's a starter adventure, it's pretty prosaic. Okay, so in order to get them to coax them from their hiding spot, we are going to do a council. So
Okay, so this is number
Alright.
2.
This is a sort of the social encounter rules.
Grab
of
the
this.
ladder and
Okay.
Let me go get that ladder.
come on out.
Okay. So first, you set the resistance rating.
Okay.
So, and the way a council works is depending on what you're trying to accomplish and what you're trying to ask of them and what you're trying to get from them, kind of basically determines the sort of the difficulty of the council. Obviously, asking something that's not asking that much is easier than asking something that's very difficult. So resistance tends to be 3, 6, or 9. 9 would be an outrageous request. 3 would be something very, simple.
Is
and easy.
resistance like target successes?
Yes.
Or number of successes?
You got it
Okay.
exactly right, Drew.
Okay.
So encouraging to come down is a bold request, resistance 6. So this is going to be a resistance 6. All right. As an example, if you had just asked them tell us what happened here, but not like asking them to come down, I'd only been a 3. If you had asked them to guide one of us, come down and be be like our guide to take them to the people who murdered your village, that would be a 9.
Wow.
So that is the resistancy of this. That is 6. Okay. Now, in order to the way a council structure works is first there's an introduction, and then we have a series of interactions. Okay. The first role is the sort of spokesperson for the company, and this is sort of the introduction. This sets the time limit for the council. Basically, how many checks and time do you have in order to actually convince them? Okay? So, at the beginning of the council, the company must present themselves. The company elects a spokesperson, taking full advantage of their best speaker for this particular situation. To introduce the company, the spokesperson must make a skill roll, and that result will determine the time limit that you have in order to make an impression. That is, the total number of attempts that you get as a group in order to reach 6 successes. Okay? If the roll is a failure, you get 3. If the attempts, 3 checks. If the
Yikes.
roll is a success, you get 4 plus an additional 1 for each Tengwar 6 rune that is rolled. Now, you have to decide what skills to use. Some skills may be more useful or less useful depending on the context, depending on the type of people that you're talking to. If you're talking to a king versus a scared child, there may be better skills or worse skills. So that's something that you guys have to discuss as a group.
So how are we getting to 6 from 4?
Well, as I said before, number 1, If you roll 6s, those count as bonus successes.
Bonus successes. Okay. So we need lots of dice to get lots of sixes.
D6s.
Well, you have to roll this first to do your.
Well, first you have to
whatever it
decide.
is.
Now, obviously, Bob kind of has a certain amount of, he was the one who kind of walked in, but he spotted them. But like, if the elf were to walk forward and say, children, blah, blah, blah. This is also a scene where, your role playing can be a bigger element of it. For example, in this game, there's advantages and complications. Advantages can either be moderate or major, or a greater. A moderate advantage, I'll grant you a bonus d6 to your roll. A great advantage, you'll get bonus 2d6. A complication, I might subtract a d6 or lower d6. So in other words, if you do a good job, and that doesn't mean you have to speak in character, it just means that, what do you say? How do you say it? What are your character's actions? If what you say is both clever, aligned, good, in character, would work in this scenario, I might award you 1 or 2 bonus dice to any of these rolls. Now, that's kind of true all the time, but it's definitely true here in a council.
What kind of skills you guys have in the
Stealth.
heart? Oh,
Well, no. So remember every skill.
well, we have to set the number first, right?
Well, right. But remember, every stat has a sort of interaction skill, right? There's awe. There's I don't have a character.
Enhearten, persuade.
There's awe, enhearten, and persuade.
Yeah.
But there's also potentially things like courtesy,
Yeah.
song, maybe riddle.
Riddle, if you
Well,
want.
right? It depends.
Yeah.
It depends
I
on
was,
the.
I was
approach.
looking at enhearten or courtesy for somebody, but not me.
Yeah.
The best thing I have is riddle for this, and I mean, I
Yeah.
could tell them a children's riddle.
I mean, I feel like our North Tooks over here should maybe lead us off because I got some good like song and awe stuff for like after we make that initial approach, but I'm not so good at the
So you
initial.
have courtesy.
I was thinking of
persuasion or-
asking them if
Oh,
any
you
of
have
them are
courtesy.
injured. Like,
That'd
are you
be a
guys
good one.
okay?
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah, I've got good
know
healing.
if
I can
that'd be-
provide the healing.
yeah,
If you can convince them
I didn't
that,
know if like
you know,
I could
Beowulf is demanding that you speak in character. Damn it! No, Beowulf, that is not required in order to play a role-playing game.
The problem is, I could start and then I'll change the accent halfway
Right,
through.
of course, you'll be like, come down here, you little kids. I'd like to talk to you.
You know, that extreme.
yeah,
Be like,
dwarf to leprechaun. There you go.
Bob changed so many times what characters he's saying. I do this when I read books to my kids. I like have a voice
Like,
in my
Daddy,
head.
Daddy, why are there 5 main characters? You know?
There's like an ogre, and I'm like, I don't know why I'm doing that. And then I'm like, later on, I'm like, why am I doing that? I'm like, I don't think that was what I did earlier. Shit.
I will freely admit, as a game master, I have no idea
Yeah.
how to. I will always. When you get a voice, if you get a voice out of me, it's a one-time deal. You're never hearing that again.
Remember
Even if
that when we first started, we were doing Rise of the Rune Lords.
Yeah.
And you did Mako. Someone.
Oh no, you mean not Rise of the Rune Lord, Sunless Citadel.
No, because we were filming.
Oh.
It was Amiko. Somebody's her dad.
Oh yes.
And you did like a Japanese movie star
Yes.
voice, and someone was like, "That's super racist."
And that was the moment when I decided we will never play
Yeah.
Legend of the Five Rings
that's right.
on the channel.
That's right.
Yes.
I just remember it was like obviously it was like cliche, but it was funny. And-
Right, exactly. Yes, it was. You're right. It was Amiko's father.
Oh, I got the name right too.
Yeah, it was Miko.
Wow.
Amiko. But yes, that's crazy.
Because I was drunk half the time I was playing that game.
To be fair, at that time, so was I.
Oh, we were all drinking.
We were all drinking.
Okay.
Okay.
So someone needs to. I actually don't mind this. Like, is anyone hurt? We were here to help. Sort of like.
Yeah.
I just don't know if that's courtesy first and hearten or healing.
Simon says doing racist accents is all part of it.
Yeah, until you're demonetized on YouTube. I
Right.
don't think so.
Yeah, not in 2026. It ain't.
To be clear, this, not for nothing for YouTube, but for your own home game or whatever. I will say this: I don't think there's anything wrong. I don't think it's cultural appropriation to do that because as long as you're doing it from a place of like respect and love, and you're trying to do it. If you're doing it to make to be a caricature,
Oh, yeah.
and
That's
just
just rude.
then it's just rude
Yeah.
and insensitive. But if you're just like, hey, this is
You were just trying to get us to know that this person was very distinct, and
Right.
different.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly. Tian Cha is the name of the culture from
Yeah.
Galarian, but
Yeah.
basically it's
Yeah.
it's
That's all you were.
Pathfinder Asia, but
Yeah.
it's called Tian Sha. So yeah. Anyways, I love it. Boothby says,
great.
I always warn my group that voices will be done with no skill, no consistency, and no cultural sensitivity.
Never heard Boothby do a voice.
I've never heard Boothby do a voice either.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
he is greatest player of all time, so who knows what
Greatest
he's
player of
doing
all time.
when we're not around.
G-Pote coming in. Okay. The one kid has shit himself waiting for you to introduce himself. So
Maybe I can persuade them to come down because you can heal them.
Yeah, I think
If
I'd
they're
say go
injured?
for it. That's,
well, remember this. It's different. This is just you introducing your group
Oh,
before you begin making the checks to actually get them to come down.
Then, do you mind if I
Oh.
awe them?
go for it.
if you have a good idea for awing them first, by all means.
Well, we are great adventurers.
There
We
you
have
go.
come here. We have saved many of people, including children like yourself, from evil orcs and evil goblins. And I recite the grossness of orcs, especially, as I use hope to make my role even crazier.
All right. So Bob comes in.
Is there
and
anything higher than a 4 I can get on this? Meaning 4 ticks or checks. So we have so many checks we can make.
yeah, I said
This is the introduction, though.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
still
yeah.
doing the introduction.
The introduction determines the number
Right.
of checks.
if you succeed at this check, you get
Yeah.
4, and then you get a bonus 1 for each 6 that you roll.
Okay, so I want as many as possible. So I got 2 from awe,
Yeah, so why don't you
And
put it down so people
2
you're-
for my enemy Lork's lore that I'm going to tell them specifically about how disgusting and vile these creatures are.
Okay.
But don't worry, I've killed many of them in my past, and my companions here are just as fierce, and we will slaughter anyone that was wretched to your village.
I am an elf. This should be pretty impressive, honestly, to these kids.
Have you even seen one of his kind before?
All right. The children are especially reluctant if an elf whom they find very intimidating. Yes. However, wait.
That's funny.
However, since Bob is trying to awe them
Yes.
and basically trying to be like, we're superheroes.
It's basically
Look
what
at
I'm
how
saying.
impressive this is.
Look how like don't worry, we've got this.
We've done it before.
We've done it before. I'm actually going to add a die for this particular situation because in this case, they find you unnatural and frightening.
right.
Yes.
But
so they're like, oh, that is.
But
impressive.
Bob is basically trying to be like, you should be more scared of me. I mean, kind of in a weird.
Yeah, basically, I'm scarier than those guys, but I'm here to
Correct.
prevent anything like that would happen. But
Exactly.
I can help you, and I will hurt them.
I got it. All right, go for it.
Son of a bee.
Well, you
Oh,
passed.
that's a
I
good one.
passed with not a single 6.
Yeah.
Dang it.
D6s. All right. So you get 4 checks.
Okay.
So you have 4 skill checks as a group in order to convince these kids to come down, talk to you, and tell you what happened. You need to get 6 successes.
Let my friends here tell you about how we can get you down here better.
All right. Well,
So how do we?
Now you can persuade
Go ahead.
them. Now
yeah,
you
can
can
try to
do whatever you
persuade
want.
them down.
But we need 6s to get extra successes. We have 4 checks between us
Yes.
to get 6 successes. We need to hit 6s.
So we need maximum
Dice.
dice. Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
assuming that you actually care about getting, these kids
We
to
also could just
safety and
leave.
help.
Right.
Right.
Well, yeah, but in order to do that, we need more successes.
But remember,
so-
you are a hero of you are the one
Yes.
ring. You don't want
Like,
to.
for example, this is a case where I would not want to use my elven skill because I don't want to automatically succeed because I want to roll for the 6s.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
well,
yeah.
Correct. But it's important to note you still get to roll.
Oh.
Basically, when you do that, you roll the dice and you turn the D12 to a Gandalf rune.
Okay.
That's
and then you
basi-
still
so if
count.
there's
So you
6
still get the opportunity for
you
six.
sure do.
Oh,
No.
never mind. Then that's
Yes.
excellent.
Yes. And I should also note that rolling a Gandalf rune is still not as good as turning it to a Gandalf rune from a magical success. Magical successes can literally let you do things that like normal people couldn't do.
Right.
Like you could walk on snow, or you could talk to a horse.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
That detail's crazy in the movie.
Yeah.
It's like overlooked the first
Right.
time
Right.
I watched
You don't
it. I was
notice
like,
it.
"What?"
Yeah.
Yeah, and then someone was telling me about it. I'm like, what? And I looked, I was like, unbelievable. That's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah. You can leap. You can avoid gravity and leap up falling
Is that
stonework.
the Hobbit?
Yeah, it's the Hobbit.
I still like that scene, even though it's
Of course you
ridiculous.
do.
It's ridiculous, but I like it.
Yes. But
So if I were to try to ask them if any of them are injured,
Yeah.
what would that be? What would that fall under?
I don't know. It sounds like you're trying to probably, make sure that they feel okay, that you're enheartening them, that you're, you care about them, and that you're, want to see them and check them, make sure they're okay.
Enheartening.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I knew that was coming.
Well, if you want
But
to
I
think a
will
little
heal
bit more,
you.
I have an idea.
Come down here.
What's your enheartening?
It's only a 1, but I'm thinking, I'm gonna start off while you think I'm gonna bring out my harp and I'm
Okay.
gonna be like, don't worry, children. We're here. We're strong travelers, like you said. But I'm gonna start playing a calm, relaxing song with my harp.
Okay.
Just try and convince them, and I am going to spend a hope to tag my rhymes of lore in this. I'm sure that's not how
that's
they mean
hot.
it, but that's how I mean it. I'm dropping the rhymes of lore right now.
Oh, this is a hill folk jam.
So,
Yeah. No, that's cool. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
might know some of their old,
oh yeah,
That's
like
good,
I
yeah.
play one of their
songs.
local hill folk shanties.
Yeah,
Dude, that's
yeah.
pretty
And
baller.
start trying to on the harp, and they're
That's
like,
kinda
oh
baller.
yeah. So
Very
here we
cool.
go.
Very
A
cool.
little ditty.
All right.
Got yeah. So
Dang
that's
it.
So you get
all I'm
success.
looking for is where them
That's in
sixes at.
strength, so that's 11.
Again,
we
the
got-
total.
we passed it.
The total
All right.
doesn't matter. At that point, once you know you
Yep.
passed, you just look
All
for
right.
sixes.
Yep.
All right.
One for
So you
one.
got
No
one
sixes.
success. You need 6, and you've used one of your 4 actions.
We need hot rolls.
So many 6s I needed.
We need hot rolls.
So
I balls that.
Sorry,
first.
guys, I tried.
Fimberthrill begins playing a local hill folk melody on their harp. The children seem to be slightly calmed by the presence of the harp's music. It sort of takes the tension down a little bit, and especially since the particular lay that you are playing, is one of theirs that celebrates a peaceful time of rejoicing, and they kind of almost like the equivalent of like a Christmas carol. And the children seem a little bit put at ease.
Are they less fearful of the elf?
I would say that the harp has sort of canceled that out. Yeah.
Okay. Can I try to persuade them to come down so the elf can heal them?
Yeah.
Of any injuries.
Go for it.
Um.
What do you say to persuade them?
Well, if I want to use what is inquisitive as a distinctive feature.
So it's kind of up to you to decide what that means and how that means. Now remember, you can always spend a hope to add 1 die.
Yeah.
But if when you're describing your action, you can bring in one of your distinctive features. When you spend the hope, you get 2 dice instead.
Yeah.
But
I was curious because I don't exactly understand. I don't really
so
know what inquisitive
I mean, I
means.
don't want to like play for you, but as an example, you might be like, hey, you look hurt. Can I look at you? I'd like to, make sure you're not hurt or no bones are broken, no scabs are broken, right? Play into your inquisitive nature.
No, that's I guess that's what is it like? What is the definition of inquisitive? I guess
Oh, it means you're curious. You want to learn more. You want to know more. You're genuinely interested in people and things.
I've never seen that type of scar before.
I'll probably do eager instead because I want to make sure they get down and they get healed as soon as possible.
Okay, so how are you saying it eagerly? You don't have to speak in character. Just let us know what your character's action is. I mean, if you want to, you can, but it's up to you.
You guys have seemed to have been up there for a while. I want to get you down to looked at so we can make sure you guys are okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So go ahead and get your base dice, and again, you can build this right here so people at home can
All
see
right,
it.
so we
So
got
you start with a D12.
I got
and
2,
in
and
pers-
then 1 from hope and 1 from distinctive feature.
Specifically, it's 2 from hope because you're using your distinctive feature. Just make
Got
sure
it.
to subtract it.
Got it.
In addition, you get a bonus dice. You have a advantage because the children are at ease with the hobbits, and you gain an additional dice.
Oh, sweet.
So
all right.
go ahead and roll.
Come on, just give me some 6s.
All right.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, yes,
oh. So that's a massive roll.
Well
Oh, that's
done.
huge.
So again,
So I beat it. And
Yeah,
then,
I mean,
okay.
trust me. Like again.
I just want to make sure.
Oh, I know.
4 to 2. Oh,
All right.
Feeling better.
So-
feeling better.
Wonderful.
As the hobbit comes forward, she begins speaking to them, persuading them to come down. Her voice is eager and clear, as are the hobbits, known to the children as being delightful creatures who couldn't harm a fly. The children begin to kind of shuffle back from their kind of gripping the beams and begin kind of edging their way over. One of the boys, probably the oldest one, maybe around age 9 or 10, starts to kind of move forward, standing in front of what you now presume to be his siblings. And he kind of steps forward and he goes, I told them I would protect them. If we come down, they might get us.
You did protect him.
But what about my parents? What about Ma and Pa?
Tomorrow is another day.
Okay.
We will protect you for at least now. I don't think we can take all these kids with us. Is there a village chief hat I'm about to put on him?
You are the king now.
I don't know how to tell this kid this.
Your time has come. All right.
Do
So-
we all have to make a roll before we can circle back around?
No.
Give him a
However,
riddle. Good, because I want to go last.
However, if you beat a dead horse, if you keep using the same skill over and over again, I'll just start giving you penalty dice.
Yeah. No, I want to go last. So I was hoping someone else would go before.
Give
I
him a
go.
riddle on where he can find him.
No.
But again, generally speaking, enhearten, insight, persuade, riddle, song, it all depends on the situation. Awe, courtesy, these can all be potentially useful skills.
I feel like we should try to do the healing one.
Well, they're not all down here yet, right? Most of them are still
Did
hanging
any
out.
of
Just
them
the
come
one
down?
kid stepped out.
You know what? Yeah. So we'll say that.
Maybe the oldest one came
We'll
down
say
to
that
check it out.
yeah.
You heal him up.
No, that's a great example. The oldest one comes down, and yes, you can see Tim that he is definitely malnourished, and he looks like he maybe has a broken bone.
All right. Well, then I'm going to ask, may I please tend to your wounds? I see you have a broken arm or whatever.
He seems very intimidated by you still, but he allows you to see to his wounds. Let's see how you do.
All right. Excellent. I'm going to.
He's a great
I
healer.
have, 1d12, and I got 3 from my healing skill, and I am going to spend a hope to automatically succeed.
Okay.
But I still want to go for
Okay.
the bonus
Right.
sixes.
So your D12 is just set to
Yep,
the Gandalf
it's the
room.
Gandalf
So this is a
room.
magical success. So this is
Yep.
quite literally the elf kind of like laying on hands.
Right.
Okay.
Like I am healing this arm.
Like when
Now-
in the movie when Arwen, she takes Frodo and she's kind of like, let grace pass to him what is given to me. The screen goes all white. It's like it's a magical moment.
Now, can I also spend another hope to add d6 to this? All right, so I'm also going to spend a hope to add 2d6 tagging my lordly, because this feels distinctly appropriate to that.
Okay.
Like I feel pretty lordly to them, so let's see how many successes I can get for it.
Correct.
Oh, I might not even have to roll.
We can only hope.
Oh,
Only
right,
one.
Oh, that's
so there you go.
six. Yeah.
That's
But
six.
we got one. All
well,
right.
well, you get one for the automatic.
Oh, right, yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
that
you
was
get a bonus
two, so
one.
Excellent.
We did a
The
six,
Gandalf
six,
room's
three.
a auto.
Yeah,
Turns
because he
into the
spent
room.
hope to do it.
Yes,
Very nice.
Because
He
he,
has an
called
ability.
upon his elvish nature. He's just better at everything.
Okay.
That's right. I am an elf.
So just
Dirty
FYI,
Phil, 56. I mean, that seems like a huge number. If there's 56 people watching us, that's
awesome.
crazy for an actual play.
for an actual play, that's
like
massive.
3 times the number of normal people.
Correct.
Right.
So that's huge.
So for those of you at home who think that elves are pretty broken, number one, yes, and also they're elves.
They're broken everywhere.
Number two, so the problem with the elves in this game is you will build up shadow. And the other races are able to clear their shadow relatively quickly.
Mhm.
The elves cure their shadow very slowly. They've just seen so much over so long. So when elves acquire shadow, it kind of sticks with them for a long time.
That sounds better. That sounds more accurate.
Okay.
My YouTube says 9.
There's 9 people. That sounds more accurate.
I
Remember,
think we
the
get more
viewer
bots
count-
than that.
Remember,
Yeah.
the viewer count doesn't refresh.
Fair.
You have to actually refresh the page.
I was
think.
hoping-
or maybe
Where's
it was the likes.
where's
One of
my
them doesn't
phone?
refresh.
I was hoping that you were going to succeed,
All right, let me see what it is.
and there was going to be one kid left, and I was going to use athletics to go up and get him.
Just go up there.
Just grab that
And
kid.
then he's terrified because the dwarf jumped that high.
No, I was going to
He was
parkour.
going to
okay.
physically actually grab them.
yeah.
Yeah, I was
Just
like,
jump up, grab them, and
I had this
pull them
great
down.
idea. Then you guys did so much better than me. And I was like, that's right. You guys did it. You guys did what we needed to do.
Hey, you introduced us, Bob, and that was half the challenge.
That's true. Hopefully, they changed their mind about elves.
That's right.
Just
Hopefully.
this one.
Well,
This kid might have.
intimidating, but good, like a good
Right.
intimidation.
Hopefully now
'Cause
it's
we
just
will-
being impressed.
What you, exactly? Oh, yeah. I was thinking of
Now you're just seen as powerful.
That's right.
In a
what's
good way.
what's the Fable Ultimate? It's like admiration and what's the other one?
Um,
Loyalty.
Loyalty.
I think
Loyalty,
admiration.
yeah.
They now admire
Yeah,
you. They
I'm
got
sure-
a bond
That's
now.
right.
I'm
Yeah.
showing 55. Oh, I
Oh,
Little
6
folk
on
children.
Twitch. Maybe that's what Beowulf's on.
Yeah.
No, he
knows?
said he just refreshed and it was 55.
Okay.
You have to update your title on Twitch.
I know. Well, whatever.
what do we do? What are we doing on
cares?
Twitch now?
Yeah, what does it say?
Nobody.
Playing Baldur's Gate.
This isn't the game.
That would explain why we're getting 6 viewers.
That's right.
People are like, they're like, it was funny when they sucked at first, but then it got real old real quick.
we also just were like, I mean, it was just me and you eventually, and like 2 of your friends.
Yeah.
All right. As the young boy who introduces his name as Kuvrog
Great strong name.
is healed by the elf's touch, his siblings reluctantly, come down and stand kind of cowering behind their older brother. And he finds the courage with himself, especially as he kind of looks at his arm and marvels the pain is gone, and finally feels comfortable around you enough to share the grim details. 2 days ago, goblins, orcish creatures dressed and wearing wolf pelts, accompanied by fierce wargs, launched a raid upon his village. The air was filled with the dreadful howls of the wargs and the goblins as they slaughtered mercilessly. After killing many and after consuming the dead, those that lived and were subdued and survived were placed in chains and led out of the village further east.
Further east.
What's further east?
Mountains?
So he explains that
Rhubarb.
the hill folk do not go there, as rumors persist that to the east that place is haunted and cursed by darkness, especially since the village hunters have claimed to see the signs of an enormous warg's paw print in the last several
Look,
months.
Bigfoot isn't real.
Over
What is east?
Over the past year, he adds, the village has come upon incredibly hard times as the game in the region has dwindled to almost nothing, as though some insatiable predator has been devouring it all.
But is there are you talking about to the mountains, to the river? Is there an encampment out there?
He does not know, only that the group left the village with the survivors and headed east,
Okay.
out of the downs and into the desolate lands of Rudau.
Oh, out into here more. So we're like somewhere like right here.
You guys are like right on the. You're still in the hills,
over
just
here.
on the edge.
Oh, okay. So
So-
we're not even way out. We're not way
Nope,
out here.
no,
So
no.
we're right in here somewhere.
Yeah,
Or we're
exactly.
going this
Okay.
way.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Well, perhaps we can still save some lives if we hurry.
We will. If you thought what the elf did was amazing, wait till you see what we will do to those foul beasts.
See, we're bringing it with us?
No.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it is too dangerous for them to come with us. We should leave some
Indeed.
provisions with them and maybe try to help refortify this, just at least the front gate.
Okay, that seems reasonable.
Yes.
So this is a good time.
As I talked in character for Beowulf.
This is a good time to let you guys know about fellowship.
Oh,
Okay.
We have 3 max.
I know we had 3 max.
I wrote it.
That's the only thing I wrote.
So the way that fellowship works is during the course of a session, when you're not in an immediate moment of stress or conflict, you as a group, that's a shared pool. So you guys have 3 fellowship points as a group. You can expend a point of fellowship to, and again, have a moment of connection with another character. It's kind of like forming a bond
Okay.
in Feb.
Camp scene.
Again, it doesn't have to be a camp scene, but you can't do it like in the middle of combat.
Right.
But anyways, you can spend one of that communal points of fellowship to restore a point of hope to another character when you are taking a rest. So as long as you're not like, again, actively running or, combated, if you're in a resting kind of moment, you can do that. So
I'm okay on hope for now. I still have 7.
now, yes, now just remember, if you do have any shadow, right? If your hope ever, like I think Danny's the only one who
Yeah.
has shadow.
Yeah, I
so
have
like,
2.
so like Danny, what's your hope at currently?
13.
Okay, so you're a hobbit. You have a lot of hope, right?
Yeah.
But if we
So-
spend time here,
Yeah,
I mean,
I have to be wary
we
of
could
shadow,
be
yeah.
we could be restoring each other's hope either way, right? Or no?
What's that?
Do we have to like spend time like it matters in the real world? Like
No. It's just a brief moment.
Okay.
Again, when you're
well, help me, Fimbrel Thal with the gate here, and
Yeah.
it was quite impressive what you did there with the healing. It was. I know that they can be scared of you and your kin sometimes, but it was quite remarkable the way you were able to tend to them and change maybe the minds of these young kids.
I try my best.
So specifically, just like most free league games, you have one short rest per day, all right, which is usually about an hour.
Okay.
Okay.
When you take a short rest, you recover a number of lost endurance points equal to your strength rating, not your TN, your rating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is also a time when you could spend fellowship to give someone hope. Also, under
do
normal,
we have any fellowship? Or 3 was our max? We have any?
you have 3.
Or we have 3.
Yeah.
But if you use one, we all lose it.
Yes, it's
It's
a
a group
community. It's a
resource.
group resource.
I would like to use one to give Tim one back, but
But again, then you're taking your short rest.
that's what I was wondering if we.
But I don't know if you need to because you guys are probably all. No one has any.
all right, I just FBT Tim's ego up a bit.
Okay, great.
It feels good.
Yeah.
My ego is well stroked.
If this was Fab Ultimate, I would try to get ready for a bond here of admiration.
That's right.
I think I have the most bonds to you. Your character's been awesome, so I was like, I think I'm loyal and admiring your character. So
All right.
he's the one with the fire fists. Whenever I screenshot the pictures, he's the fire fist guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you guys make as good provisions for young Korvolg or whatever his name is as best as you can. And
Did you say it was Kurt?
Kurt. He's back. Kurt. And you guys prepare to go east.
All right.
The tracks.
Yes, Vivid Pilgrims. It's not actually that complicated once you get like a few. If you do like 2 skill checks, you kind of get the idea.
Yeah.
It's not that complicated
Right.
at all. It's
Well, the couple important things
Yeah.
is throughout the course of the game, your stats basically never change, more or less. So once you know what your numbers are, you only have 3 of them.
Yeah.
Right. You're like that. I know my number. Heart. Okay. I know it. And once you get a feel for your numbers, when you roll the dice, you kind of look at it and you go, yeah, I know that's a success. I
Yeah.
can stop counting. I don't have to add all the numbers up. And then you just look for the 6s. So it does resolve pretty quickly.
Yep, absolutely.
Bob,
Yes.
the trails left by the attackers is unmistakable, etched into the very earth around the village, which the boy named Kron, like scars. Even a cursory investigation would have revealed this information, but for someone who has been following these tracks for a while, you see the signs of a large group. Scores of individuals, 30, 40 or more. A mix of goblin, men, and the clawed prints of a large warg pack, all headed east, out of the North Downs into the desolate plains of Rudau. An icy dread quickly pushes through you as it leads into those lone lands. Rudau, a dark, accursed kingdom, home to evil spirits and wild men.
I'm just as wild as them.
All right.
Oh, you are no man. You are a dwarf.
That's right. I'll take a quick pee break while we
Yeah.
shoot the next scene.
Well, yeah, that was part 2, and then we'll do part 3, and then we'll be done.
All right. Sounds good.
We'll take a quick little break here. I mean, I'm not going to go anywhere, but Bob, I can't believe he waited that long. How the hell is everybody doing?
Yeah.
You got a new friend, Maple?
Yeah. Getting some pets. Yes. But then you get that far away, and I'm like, that's too far for my arm. There you go.
She's like,
Then you have to sit back up.
So shadow turns to scars.
This is a little bit complicated. It won't come up in this game. So the way it works is, at any time, if your shadow's getting too high, you can harden your will, erase all of your shadow, and add a shadow scar. A shadow scar is like a permanent point of shadow.
So if I had like 10 shadow, I can remove all and just get 1 point of scar.
Get it?
Wow. Okay.
You basically bury that shit down deep.
That's right.
Okay.
Let the trauma.
You never all the way heal from it.
let the trauma fester. Yeah.
That's right.
Because you have to be really careful if your shadow ever equals your maximum hope. then your character is in danger of being lost to the shadow.
You got to take the sweater off, though.
Oh, so you get miserable if you're at your current,
Yes.
but if you get max.
Yeah, you're in the danger zone. You basically you have to have a Boromir moment where you have a bout of madness and you lose yourself and become. You could ask Danny to move.
Yeah, I didn't know you were. I thought you were just rip it there.
And do that. So yeah, it's more designed for a longer term play, as the sights and the experiences that you encounter. As a character in the One Ring, you can acquire shadow through dread, terrible sights and horrific events. You can acquire it through greed, being tempted by treasure and money.
Yeah.
You can acquire it through dread sorcery, or black sorcery being used against you or being seen by it. And then lastly, you can also acquire it through misdeeds. Like if you as a person decide my character is going to do this, I might tell you that's a misdeed. If you do this, you're going to get automatic shadow points. Basically, if you do something that I think is,
evil or something
evil
like that,
or even, but remember you are
not
supposed
moral.
Yeah, not moral. So like for example, even just lying to people.
Yeah.
Is enough to give you a misdeed, right? You are supposed to be, Tolkien's world was one of kind of black and white, where rather morality is black and white. Now that doesn't mean you're perfect, no one is, but if you do something, a misdeed, it weighs on your soul and you accumulate that shadow.
Now, what if you lied for good
doesn't matter,
reason
right?
to
The means do not justify the end.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's actually a great example. For example, let's say a village was going to be destroyed and they don't believe you that they need to evacuate. So you lie to them to get them to evacuate. Right? Good.
Yeah.
But you would acquire shadow from that.
Okay.
Yeah, so the means do not justify the ends. In fact, that's a kind of an important lesson of Tolkien's kind of world, is that the means never justify the ends. So it's a tough spot, right? Because you have to be good, but you also have to be good being good, and still do things. So
right.
Yeah. So for those of you watching at home, we're gonna go to the part 3, and we're gonna we're gonna do the combat, and then everyone will die, and then that'll be it.
Just like Dragon Bane.
I know.
When do I reroll my character?
Just pick a new sheet. I thought that was a sheet, and I was like, oh, that's the letter.
Danny's like, can I upgrade to the ranger?
Yeah.
Who has 3 dots in swords?
But Ryan was saying, he goes, oh, I'll have to catch this on the VOD because I'm really interested in the system and it seems really cool. And I was like, I mean, it's a very simple system, very easy to follow. I don't think it's very complicated, but it's like if you like Lord of the Rings, and this is like what you would want to play, because it is the land of it. It is the lore of it.
It's pretty deep.
And then I joked it helps obviously having Derek as the GM, who
well.
absolutely loves Lord of the Rings, can probably cite the whole thing from memory, so that helps too. But like Danny, I know you're a big Lord of the Rings fan.
I like the movies.
You like the video games too. And
no
stuff
lore.
Like that. Well, just listen to Derek.
I mean, you know more lore than you probably admit. Do you think, just from watching the movie?
Man,
like if
you be saying them names, I'm like, man, I don't know who that was.
Well, no, but like if I ask
you, gotta know more to me.
Like if I ask you
I
what,
did read the books.
Like if I ask you what a Balrog is.
Oh yeah, that's
See?
yeah.
You know.
The giant winged
Yeah,
beast
there you
guy.
go.
Did you know Gandalf was Jesus?
Gandalf was definitely
He
not
looked
Jesus.
like him.
I thought he was Jesus.
No.
I thought that was the whole thing. Was
No.
like he's resurrected.
No, he's just an angel.
Oh, he's an angel.
Yeah.
Because I thought there was a couple things I was watching about the biblical tie-ins throughout Lord of the Rings.
Oh, I mean,
I thought they were saying that he was representative of Jesus figure.
He did get resurrected, but
Because he was more of magical, high power mystical.
right, but he was never a man. That's the important thing.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, more of an angel then.
I mean,
That's a
he
good
is.
point. Yeah.
Yeah, he's an immortal spirit. The 5 wizard called the Ishtari were sent from the Undying.
Hey, no one tipped for this knowledge.
I know. No one tipped at all. Sent from the Undying Lands to Middle Earth to aid the free people of Middle Earth in the fight against Sauron. Anyways, all right. Following the path marked by the tracks of both captors and captive, you venture deep into the desolate wild lands of Rudau. Ooh, you know what? We'll do another real quick journey.
Okay.
Now, in this case, we found it. The Mystery Railroad. For those of you who watched it.
We're on the tracks.
Well, so I talked about in a stream the other day. I talked about the difference between travel, journeying, and exploration.
Okay.
And I said travel is when you know the route and you know the destination.
Yes.
A journey is where you know the destination, but you don't know the route. Exploration is where you don't know the destination and you don't know the route.
Yeah.
And someone said, what about the fourth one? Where you know the route, but you don't know the destination. This is that moment.
Yes.
Yep.
Because you know which way to go,
Yes. This is the Pathfinder next page.
but you don't know
Yeah.
where it goes.
Yeah.
Right.
So we found it.
I don't know where you yeah. I don't know where you're going to, but you do have to go this way. You have to go to the left.
Yes. But the idea being because you're following tracks.
You're following
right.
the tracks. You know
Yes.
where you're going. You just don't know where you're going to end up.
Exactly.
This is
So,
where our choo-choo comes in.
yeah, this is what I call it the
Get
mystery
on-
railroad.
Yeah, get on the railroad.
Woodland Fellowship says I prefer the term hunt. Hunt's pretty good too, patrol, but yeah, hunt's pretty good. Yeah. You follow the river.
Well,
Yeah.
the whole thing of the railroad is the joke because of the Pathfinder. It's like get on the tracks. Don't
Right.
get too far off the tracks because we have to. This AP has to go to the next. It has to go to the next scene.
Right.
Okay.
You can only stay off the railroad for so long.
Yeah, get back on.
So, real quick for journeying, you have to choose someone to be your guide. And the guide is sort of the main person in charge of all the decisions concerning your route, your rest, and your supplies. The guide will be making a travel roll. The result of the travel roll will determine how far you get before danger. Now,
All right.
the other characters in the group must fulfill the roles of scout, lookout, and hunter.
Is scout awareness?
Scout is explore, lookout is awareness, and hunter is hunting. And because you have less than 4 people, you can take a roll. Normally, the guide is
Oh.
just the guide.
Then I will, if I can, explore and travel.
Okay. And I will awareness.
So you're going to be the lookout,
I will
you
be the
hunt?
lookout.
and I do Danny, you're the hunter.
I don't think
I
any of
should
us has
probably
hunting.
do
Oh, you
awareness.
actually have awareness. You have 3, but I
Yeah.
have no hunting
And
whatsoever.
I don't think any of us have hunting.
Anyone have hunting?
No.
I have none.
None of us have hunting.
All right, so the next question should be who has the best
My strength TN is
strength
14.
TN.
My TN is 11.
Oh my! 16.
Wait, strength? Yeah, 11.
And I have
16.
2 in travel.
I have 3 in travel.
So
You
I mean,
have
there
a
are
lower
some
strength TN.
strategic decisions to make, but ultimately,
I could strength and explore if you want to travel.
Yeah, I think that has a slightly higher chance of success.
Yes, that's fine by me.
All right.
All right.
Now,
If you get lost though,
as you travel out of the North Downs into Rudau, however, this is what's called a dark land. So the event will be rolled. I will roll the event with disadvantage, basically. In other words, you're more likely to get bad events here.
interesting. The clouds have come over.
Yeah.
Dun, dun.
All right, now that's what we're talking about, Mark T.
He was
Let's
like
go.
in your harp or some of your stuff earlier with the harp.
Mark T coming through. By the way, Mark T, for those of you who don't know, is my biggest fan who hates me. Mark spends every stream trying to make me a more successful YouTuber by pointing out how terrible I am at the chosen profession that I have given. Mark, thank you very, very much.
Yes,
Mark says
actually
that
appreciate it.
Mark says that he loves the actual plays. Let's see more. Great to see these games being showcased. Hope this covers snacks for everyone. Mark, I
That's
didn't
right.
buy.
Next one we should get some snacks.
We'll get some snacks.
We did get
There were
food the first
supposed to
time.
be snacks?
Again, one of the most requested things that we have on this channel is, look, everybody knows what's up. Campaigns don't make any money, and they're a logistical nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people have wanted us to, the games that maybe get a little bit of attention, get a little bit of clout, get our interest, and go, hey, play them
Yeah, just play them.
one or two times, 1 shot or 2 shot or something like that. That is probably something that especially this group, which is a much more like, I don't want to be mean, but like, I don't want to waste the good surprise, with someone like Smith.
Yeah, we,
We wasted the good surprise on you.
Yeah.
If we could get Smith, we need to make sure that counts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes. Right.
So when it's like hey, we're gonna kick the tires on this game and play it fast and loose and whatever, that's a great thing for like a group like this.
Yes.
To bring in Danny and to bring in some of our other friends who's just like, hey, we're just here to try it out. See, Smith's a super gamer.
Yes.
He's gonna be able to figure things out and play it to the
Yes.
hilt.
He plays.
So,
He plays very well.
yeah, he plays it to the hilt. So Mark, thank you so much for that. And
I
again,
appreciate it a lot. Yeah.
and we
That's
love,
awesome.
I love getting this opportunity to sit down with my boys here and play some games. So I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Hell
But,
yeah.
it's good to know that it's appreciated, Mark, and I want to say thank you so much again for everything that you do, especially the the passive aggressive comments. Those are the.
I think you owe some Lord of the Rings lore here.
Oh, I do. So you guys are traveling into Rudau. So originally, when you guys may remember Isildur, right? He's the guy who took the ring from Sauron.
Yeah,
right?
the human.
The human, right? He took the ring from Sauron, and then he gets killed, and the ring falls off of him. Well, he had a brother.
He's first supposed to go throw it away, right? And he's like,
Right. He's
He's the first man. He's the man to fail.
and Isildur is Aragorn's great. Anyways, Isildur had a dad and a brother, and they actually lived on Lord of the Rings Atlantis. And when the end of the world was coming, God basically said to them, "Hey, you guys are really cool and faithful. You guys should leave because I'm about to destroy your island." And they said, "Bet." So the island got destroyed, and they sailed to Middle-earth, and they formed two great kingdoms, one in the north and one in the south. The one to the south was called Gondor, Dor meaning land, Gon meaning stone, so it's the land of stone. And then to the north was called Arnor, Arn meaning king, so it's the land of kings. And that was actually the greater of the two kingdoms. There was the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. Well, as time wore on, the northern kingdom eventually splintered and broke into three successor kingdoms: Cardolan, Arthedain, and Rudau.
So this is the northern.
These are the former
southern
range.
is somewhere down here
Yeah,
off the screen.
Gondor is like over here.
Okay.
So there were three kingdoms because of basically, kind of like War of Five Kings from Game of Thrones. A king died, and the brothers and the heirs squabbled. Rudau eventually would, not only of the three, would eventually become an ally with Angmar. Angmar is the old rich realm of Angmar. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Dude with the giant flail.
Oh, yeah.
And the big spike helmet.
Yeah.
Rides the fell beast. That was his kingdom. So the Witch King of Angmar, that was his land. The people of Rudau basically sold their souls to the devil. They allied with the Witch King. So it became a cursed land. They literally, they were once one of the one of the kingdoms, one of the greatest kingdoms of men.
Does it say why he went that way?
Went their way? Sauron sent him to destroy the Northern Kingdom because he wanted to destroy the world of men. I mean, he's been trying to do this for.
Oh, he came from Sauron.
Yes.
Okay, I thought he just became corrupted while he lived there.
No.
Like little, what's his name, whispering in the ears.
No.
Okay.
He had already fallen to the shadow, and he was already a wraith. And the Sauron basically sent him to the north and said, establish a realm of darkness and destroy the world of men.
We're getting a little close to that area.
And so he launched. So as you leave the North Downs, you are heading into this land of Rudau, a land where the people, now maybe the people who live here now, they aren't necessarily all evil, but they come from a people who basically said, we're siding with the bad guys.
Dang.
We're allying with them. Kind of a better to serve the devil than to be in his path.
Right?
Because the evil kingdom of Angmar was here, so Rudau was kind of like the front lines, but eventually all three of these kingdoms would fall, and in that way the Witch King of Angmar was successful, and that is why now Eriador is now the lost realm because the kingdom of the north is no more.
Wow,
So,
Sweet, great lore.
there you go. So you are heading into this desolate and desolate land.
it does make me feel a little like this is not the greatest area that we're messing around with right now.
All right, so who is your guide? Tim.
Me.
All right, Tim, so you are going to go ahead and make a travel roll. And remember, just kind of build your pool so everybody at home can see it.
Yes. So I got, for my travel, I've got my
By the way,
D12.
Yep.
2 dice
Yep.
for my travel roll. I'm going to spend a hope and succeed on this.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
As an elf. I meditate for a moment, and literally a small golden path appears before my mind's eye, and I open my eyes and I say, this is the trail we shall follow.
All right. Still roll your D6 because
Yes.
for each additional success you get, that's one more hex that you travel before you have your event.
Dang it.
Ooh.
No more extra.
If you had rolled any 6s, you would have been able to get there without any events.
Okay.
Close.
Oh, this is
Instead,
boys.
you were able to travel 3 hexes,
Okay.
which is about 3 days travel. So
We have to make our other rolls.
What's that?
Simultaneously, or
No. So here's what's going to happen.
Okay.
So you travel off
What
into the
the-
darkness. Oh,
My headphones started going crazy.
Yeah.
Love it.
I turned off the.
Oh dang! What does it say?
Well,
Great
it's on your
play.
left. It's on your left, Bob.
Great actual play, fun system, and nice studio setup. I love the in-person map and dice.
All right, that was for Mickey.
Mickey.
Yeah,
just
Mickey.
Mickey.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Mickey.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun. Again, Mickey, we're still trying to figure out what the right how to use this in the right way and what's the best way to do it. One of the things that's nice about this studio is that it's a lot more closer and intimate than some of our past studios, so we can actually
Hello.
yeah, right. You get this quadra thing. It's like what did he what was it?
Oh, that's my hair. Sorry.
Did I get slapped by an octopus? But yeah, but we really appreciate you, Vicky. Thank you so much. So you begin traveling east following the grim trail. Days pass, and the land around you becomes desolate and withered. The very air and land of Rudau carries deep within it the scars of that ancient past, in which this once proud kingdom of men broke from its sister kingdoms and fell into darkness.
Good thing I learned about that lore.
As it allied. So here's what it is.
What lore?
This is a dark land. So I'm going to roll, or a wild land, I should say, or a dark land, I should say. So I'm going to roll 2d12, and I'm going to take the lower one.
Ooh. Those are cool.
Don't know the bad things.
So I rolled a 1
Yeah.
and a 3. So I'm going to take the 1. And that
I
is
assume Sauron's eye was the worst.
That's the first one.
Okay,
So yeah,
that's
if you
what I
roll
figured.
Sauron's eye, it is a terrible misfortune.
This is next best.
Instead, this is
Worst?
despair.
Oh.
Okay. Now this is going to target one of the 3 roles, either the scout, that's the person exploring, the lookout, that's the person with awareness, or the hunter.
Not me.
What'd I get?
I mean, it's both. Two of them are me.
I got a 2. So that is targeting the scout.
Which is awareness.
Is explore.
Oh, that's me.
Okay. So Bob, as you're moving forward, if this roll fails, everyone in the company will gain a shadow point of dread.
Oh.
Dude, I'm already at 2.
So, Bob, as you're making your way forward, go ahead and make your awareness check to see if you can keep your eyes sharp even in this kind of cursed
Wait, I
and
have to make an
desolate land.
awareness check for the explorer.
I'm sorry, an explore
Oh,
check.
okay.
Explore check.
Sorry, I got super nervous.
Sorry.
Is anybody allowed to help me?
Yes. I think. No.
No.
I think.
Yes, I
We
think
all have our
no.
own duties.
No, I think you have to have assigned multiple people to that.
You could
role.
do
If we
that.
had more than 4, we could help.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. That's how it
This
works.
is gonna be rough.
Oh, I see.
Now you can use
Because I don't have any really distinctive features here that are well. I have willful, but I don't think that's the
we
right
gain-
context.
If we
here.
gain shadow, so be it.
Let me take a look here.
I just don't like failing. I am a successful explorer. I really wanted to travel, but you did succeed.
Well, did we switch the wrong role though?
Up
Was I
to
supposed
one-
to do something other than travel?
No, your travel. I'm gonna be
No.
hunt, strength, and explore.
Yeah.
No, so you have 2. So you need someone to have. You can't have
2.
2 roles.
Oh, I thought
Right. Only the person making the travel check can have
shit.
2 rolls.
It was
so-
supposed to be me.
Well, in that case,
Damn it.
I will just do the hunt and I'll use a hope to auto succeed.
Okay,
Assuming
okay. Sorry about
we don't
that.
get screwed
No,
by
that
this
was-
shadow right now
Yes.
because I
I
am
th-
getting low on hope and I don't want to
I
screw
see what
myself.
happened. I screwed up.
Couple of things. Number one, up to 1 player hero covering the same role can choose to support. So that's the only way you can support.
So if we had 5 people,
If you had 2 people assigned to this. Now,
All right.
this doesn't matter for this campaign, but something to note is that there is in the normal game there's this thing called the Eye of Sauron, and it's a counter that basically when you do important things, big things, magical things,
You pull that Jenga tile.
you pull that Jenga tile, the Eye of Sauron increases. When characters do things like reveal their elvenness, that increases the Eye of Sauron.
Ah, so I'd be cranking that dog up.
Right, because like
It's like what do you call that pool of dice you used to do?
well,
That
it's
kind of
more
thing?
like
It's like putting
was
on
a
the
clock.
One Ring.
it's like putting on the
Yeah,
One Ring.
like, oh, what up, Sauron?
Like when an elf is calling up. Now it's not every situation; it depends. But like
Yeah.
when an elf calls upon their magical nature, think of it as like a brilliant, bright flash in the darkness.
Yeah, all eyes on you.
Right? It makes it so that the Eye of Sauron kind of it feels it. It almost
You should
notices.
stay off the road.
Right? And elves again, remember, are literally immortal spirits. They are the bane of Sauron. They've been fighting Sauron. Elves have been fighting Sauron for thousands and thousands of years. So elves can be, even in fact, just having an elf in your party makes the Eye of Sauron level start higher. Right. So like
aggro get.
Yeah,
you start aggro.
You start with aggro. Yes.
funny.
So every time an elf basically goes, elf.
Sauron's like, hey.
Yes. And so the one of the drawbacks to being flashy with your elvenness, especially when you're out in the Darklands, is that can happen. But it really won't matter for this particular situation.
Yeah.
So
right,
in this case, explore is you, Bob.
Okay. And what happens if I it's only if I fail, right?
If you fail, everyone in the company will gain a shadow point.
Okay. So it's a target number 13.
Yes.
D12 plus 2d6.
Yes.
Success. And that's just it.
That's it. Okay, great.
Success.
So, Bob, you're the scout. So as you're looking around, you suddenly notice at the last minute a dying man, one of the captives. But you're able to see him in time and get to him before he expires. Otherwise, you would have come across his dead body.
Mm-hmm.
He's dying of hunger and thirst. He hasn't eaten or drinking anything in probably 4 or 5 days. He was kind of managed to break away from them and collapsed from exhaustion, but they were so driven to move forward. He's barely able to speak. He's incoherent, but he's alive. It gives you some amount of faith that perhaps this you might find more people alive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he slit his throat? No.
That would be a misdeed, Danny. Remember we were talking about misdeeds?
He can't help those kids. He's barely conscious.
That would be murder. You would immediately gain 4
Murder.
shadow points and a scar.
That is murder.
I got it right there.
Easy
Just
peasy.
asshole.
Simon, this is set after The Hobbit, but before The Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Long before The Lord of the Rings. Remember, the time between The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings is about, give or take, 50, 60 years. And so, yeah, this is maybe like multiple decades before The Lord of the Rings. All right, Bob, you were able to save the man and give him enough food and supplies that he'll be able to think. But, of course, moving forward is no,
Do we have does the amount of supplies and food and
Doesn't
water
matter.
okay.
Doesn't matter.
I didn't know how we're heroes and we
Yep.
Okay.
Well, part of
We
the
got
reason
that elven bread dog.
Well, no, part of the reason no.
Lasting forever.
So part of the reason you put someone on hunting is because you're assuming that they're hunting, finding, foraging food, getting water, and all this other stuff.
Okay.
All right. So the next day,
Do we tell them to go back to that area?
yeah, I mean,
Okay.
you say here,
Head west.
get back to town. Your children are there.
Kurt is leading the
Kurt is
He's
there.
the captain now.
He pleads with you. He begs with you. Please, I managed to get away. I hope to get help from someone. Please, not a man amongst you,
None. There are no men amongst us.
but I will look to the strength of the dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of seemed a little mistrustful of you, but I never thought I would see an elf.
Can I heal this dude? Does he need some healing?
Yeah. I think you
I'll bandage him up.
All right, Tim.
And you're like making waves.
This is what I do.
Yeah.
I'm here.
No,
to,
so this is good.
Literally
So-
what
Changing
I'm
the
here
whole
for.
idea
So
about
for
No, this is
healing-
good. If you guys didn't see to his wounds and things, I was going to give you guys shadow points.
Oh yeah, see there you go.
because you guys
So-
were being
So you're
callous and
spending
just
a
ignoring
hope
it.
to auto succeed.
Well, no, this I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
I'm gonna roll this one.
Okay.
I'm just putting out my dice for the
Yep.
viewers because I got my D12. I'm not favored
I thought he was
in
literally
healing, but I
dying.
do have 3d6.
I mean, yeah,
for
I
it.
mean,
He
so-
is about to be.
Yeah, so-
Unless a great elf.
I mean, like I
Let's
thought the
see if I
scenario was
can-
like he says, "Oh yes, they're just over there." Then he's
I
Oh.
passed my travel and I got a great success.
All right.
Fine.
you guys are rolling the sixes. That's what I like to see.
The skillful hands of the healer of the elven healer bring the man back. Tim, you are able to use your your unguents and your medicines to bring the man back, feed him water, food.
I hold up a black umbrella to stop Sauron's eye from seeing Tim do that.
Well, I
Well,
didn't
no,
use a
that
hope.
that
I
wasn't
just,
a hope.
I was
This is just
kidding.
mundane skill.
Yeah. Tim, you do not demonstrate callousness and cruelty. Even in this pursuit of your agenda, it is important as heroes of the One Ring that you need to do the little things and not just the big things, right?
And well, the hero would be proud.
Right. And so, very good.
I'm again admired by your compassion for men.
All right. The man will live. He will need some time to recover, but he is able to eventually stagger to his feet.
Just letting you know, Kurt is in charge.
Right.
Not you.
God.
Kurt.
He understood.
Yeah, this dude knew.
All right. So you guys have one more day of travel.
Oh, do we have to do the rest of the rolls?
But because
No, that's only when he rolled.
you
it was I had to make.
you
that
traveled
check.
3 hexes and then there was a result, which means after that you still haven't reached it yet. You're still traveling, so you need to make another need to make another travel roll.
All right, so I make another travel roll.
Well, should I take this over this time, just in case?
Oh no,
We can't change
he's the
it.
guide
I'm the
change
guide
it.
for the
Yeah.
whole journey.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So
By the way,
once again,
noted that event, regardless of pass or
What if I
fail.
murder him?
Then you get
And I am the guide.
you
foreshadow.
immediately get 4 shadow
and a-
points and
and
a
a
scar.
scar, yeah.
I probably get something.
So a couple things, regardless of the success of that normally when you're like in charge of the journey, you also track how much fatigue the group is getting.
Okay.
Not yet. It's
Okay.
like you have a
Is
chance
at the end of the
journey.
okay.
Right now, that event is worth +2 fatigue. So just left you know.
Okay. The more events.
The more events, the more fatigue. So if you do badly on the travel rolls, you're going to have a lot of events, which means you're going to arrive at the journey very fatigued. All right, Tim.
Mhm. Yeah, so normally I get my 1d12
Yep.
and 2d6 for my travel roll.
Yep.
I think I'm going to go for it this time and just
Okay.
roll it, boys.
All right.
Okay.
Come on.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a 15.
Ooh.
Only a
Holy
12.
shit.
Straight 4s.
Okay, so that is another failure.
That is not
Or
good.
that is a failure, I should say, which means you are going to have an event.
Oh
All
boy.
right.
And is going to be targeting. Ooh, it is an ill choice. All right.
Uh-oh.
It is targeting your hunter.
That's
That's me.
me?
Shoot, that's
No,
me.
it's me because I had to take on
Oh,
2,
you had to take
remember?
on 2 rolls.
Yeah.
Right.
Dang it.
No
That's
matter.
right.
We all
Bring
have
it.
nothing.
This is why I didn't use the hope on that thing in case I needed it later. But
All right, Tim. Now, mechanically, this is going to be a hunting roll.
Okay.
If it fails, you will gain a point of shadow. Not the company, just you.
okay.
The theme is ill choices. So here's what happens. Tim, you gave food to this man. You gave food to the kids, right? You've been traveling through Rudau. You're making good progress. Food is running short. And so you push a little bit further and deeper, trying to get some game as the night's rest comes to an end. Make a hunting roll as you see if your gamble to push deeper into these wild lands is successful.
Well, I got to spend a hope because I only pass a hunting roll on a Gandalf rune. So.
Do you have any dots in hunting?
No.
Then you cannot spend a hope.
Oh, okay. All right. We looking for that Gandalf rune, boys.
Is it
Wait,
just
can I
that?
Can I use the elf skill though? Then
Well, because he has to beat a 15.
What do you mean?
the elf hero.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
In
you
order
can't
to,
even use that without a.
In order to
Yeah,
use that,
okay.
you need to have at least one
All right.
rank in it.
All right. Well,
1 and
good
12.
luck, boys.
Damn it.
Oh,
Damn it.
it was a
Such
good roll,
too.
too.
Such a good roll.
As high as it could be.
Son of a gun. Oh, man.
All right. Tim.
Take my shadow proudly.
Yes. So as you go in, you're looking left and right and you realize, man, I'm a terrible hunter.
This is not my forte.
You're like,
Not even
no,
my-
No, but more than that, you start to feel despair and your hope and your heart and dread because you've spent so many centuries reading books and studying maps, and you begin to regret how you've wasted your time and wonder if maybe you should have been doing more or helping people more. You feel like maybe you're in over your head and you should have made a mistake. Maybe you should have left and gone into the West and sailed into the uttermost and away from all of this. And you're beginning to kind of regret maybe your decisions. Tim, dread gains in your heart. So, Tim, you gain a shadow point, but you get to make a valor check to see if you can withstand it. So the way this works, Tim, is it's a D12
Yep.
plus however many dice you get from your valor.
I have 1 for my valor,
Valor is tied to your heart TN. So whatever your
Okay.
heart TN is.
which is a 15.
So that's the DC.
Oh, boy.
all right.
He could do it.
Can you use any hope here or no?
He could spend a hope.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might spend a hope.
You don't have to. You don't have to do your traits. You can just spend a hope.
Oh, I know. I'm
Okay.
just, yeah, I'm gonna. No, I'll just add it to add the 1. I don't need a trait here, so I'm gonna spend 1 hope to add a D12 to this.
Yep.
Or D6 to it. Yeah.
A D6, yes, sorry. I'll spend that, and then I will make my roll and hope for the best.
That's right. That's your hope.
Let me
is?
resist this shadow.
Nice roll.
We succeed.
Nice
Great
frickin'
success.
roll.
So that would have actually resulted in you resisting 2 points of shadow,
Right.
but more than that. All right.
You
the
barely
moment-
passed.
the
You said
moment-
15?
So
Yeah, he barely.
Yeah.
yeah, you
Yeah, it
barely
was close.
passed.
I was
was
like, that
close.
wasn't a 9. That was a 6.
No, yeah, it was close.
Oh, I thought it was a 9.
Yeah, I was like, oh, shit. That's
Okay,
that's
never
rough.
mind. It looks
People,
like
people at home.
yeah,
very
yeah, I was
good.
like, it
But it
looks
was
like
still a
I'm,
great
I'm-
success.
yeah, I'm looking. There you go. So you barely passed, but because you rolled a Tengwar rune, it's actually a great success.
Yeah.
So Tim, you would have gained dread, but you didn't. What happens? Like you passed your valor test. So what did that feel like? How do you pull yourself back from that
Well,
brink of darkness?
Yeah, I remember I literally just saved that dude's life. I've saved more lives
Gosh,
today.
Duncan. Sorry. How you gonna do that during this monologue?
Duncan DT, what do we have?
We resist the shadow.
Oh yeah, right.
Yes.
Duncan is tipping for
do.
the valorous elf. All right,
They love
valorous.
Tim. People
Yes.
love Tim.
Valorous elf. All right, Tim. Tell us how Fimberthel overcomes this moment of darkness.
Well, while my inability to hunt and do the physical skills in this aspect may be true, earlier today I've already saved and healed more people than I have met outside of my town in my entire life. I have done more good in one day than my previous 135 years combined.
Right.
That is how I pull myself out with that shining hope that while I have failed now, I have succeeded many times earlier today.
All right, you stay true to yourself. You find that courage within you to push on, realizing that giving up now means you're not going to be able to continue. You can't save everyone,
That's right.
right? But you can save the people you can save, and you can only do that if you persevere. All right, great.
And thank you, Duncan.
Yeah, thank you, Duncan. Okay, so with that, after 4 days of travel, you arrive.
So, does the travel roll, even though we failed, the
Yes.
failure was just the event?
So the failure means
but we
you
succeeded on the roll
well,
travel-wise.
When you fail, it just means how long you travel until you have an event. In this case, 1 hex. So in this case, I know that the journey was 4 hexes.
Oh, so we had 3 and 1. Okay.
So,
yeah.
Right.
Despair is worth 2. Ill choices is worth 2. So each of you will gain potentially 4 fatigue from this journey.
Okay.
However, at the end of a journey, you have it. Now, this is where, like, if you have horses or like mounts, they can help you. At the end of a journey, everyone make your own travel roll. If you succeed at the travel roll, you reduce the amount of fatigue you gain by 1. For each 6 you roll, on a successful roll, you reduce it by an additional 1. So everyone right now is gaining 4 fatigue. This travel roll represents how well did you weather the journey. Did the fatigue gathering? So everyone's probably going to gain some fatigue,
Yeah.
but Bob's like, not me.
Well, okay, so it's 4,
Base.
but if you
If you
succeed plus 3d6.
yes, if you succeed and get 3 sixes.
You ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Get it done.
All right.
Damn it! I succeed. I
So
get 3.
So you gain 3 points of fatigue, Bob.
That's not good, actually.
Oh, nice roll, Tim.
All right, I succeed.
But you gain 3.
Yeah. Thank you.
12.
7 total.
I tied it.
Fatigue.
That's a success.
So that's a success.
Okay.
So you gain 3.
Man, I was really hoping for good there.
So as a reminder, you add your load and your fatigue together.
We getting a little close.
17
Okay.
out of 24.
Right. If your endurance, what's it called? Stamina, endurance.
Endurance.
If your endurance goes to equal or lower, you immediately become weary. Okay. So,
Okay.
all right.
How do we get rid of fatigue? Is that a shift rest?
That's like back in town.
Shit.
How do we lose current then? 'Cause there's max and current.
Oh, that it also is your health, right?
Well, your max shouldn't be changing.
Your max.
No,
was
no, no.
your
I understand that, but my max is 20, my current's 20.
Yeah.
So you said,
How
how
do
do
you
you
lose
lose it?
Getting hit in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're about to find out.
You're right.
You about to learn, boy.
Also if you fall off, something. Or,
Okay,
whatever,
okay.
physical damage.
If Derek feels like it. Hey,
Hey.
struggled a bit.
All right.
Ew.
Okay.
Oh yeah, but again, before Derek gets into this combat here, I do want to say I appreciate everyone that's been tipping and super chatting, because obviously, as Derek mentioned before, the APs and the these little things we do for the campaigns here don't always do the best on the algorithms in YouTube. They don't get the most viewers, so any of these super chats are obviously great, and they tell us that you want to see more of this. And that's great for us because you know, it's hard to get everyone together, as Derek said earlier. So it's great. Thank you, everyone that's been tipping, and it really does actually coming out and showing up makes me think we got to keep doing these because people want to see it.
Yeah, very much.
So
Very
thank
much.
you so much.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, guys. Yeah, awesome to see.
It is awesome.
So, your hunt. Good call. Who was saying they were called Woodland Fellowship? Okay.
Yeah, someone earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your hunt. Where am I? Oh yeah, your hunt has taken you deep into the forgotten realm of Rudau. As you begin to approach the misty mountains like a gigantic wall. So right now you're probably like here, middle of Rudau. The peak of Mount Graham, one of the great strongholds of Orcish power in Middle-earth,
I know this place.
looms ever closer, its malevolent presence sending a chill down your spine as you see that
Disgusting.
ancient peak. Eventually, the goblin tracks that you have been following deviate from their eastward path and begin winding down into a dark valley. This land is crisscrossed with scarred lands and ravines. As you make your way down into one of these ravines, following the trails, at the end, you find yourself confronted by a dreary, rocky mound that resembles a heap of gigantic stones carelessly piled about as if thrown there by a great giant. At its summit, you catch glimpses of ancient walls of stone and the ruins of towers with an evil look, as if they had been built by a wicked people. At the base of this mound of stones is a gaping cave entrance, its interior shrouded in impenetrable darkness, even here at near midday. Gather your courage, heroes, for what appears that you are about to put your mettle to the test.
How much chaos is in these caves?
I'm here to kill chaos. All right. The mouth of the cave is scattered with old bones, both human and animal.
Damn it.
The remnants of sacrifices made by the goblins to appease the Fang of the North. Right.
Fortunately, they have captives, or we could have smoked them out.
All right.
Can we see the warg prints too, like going into this cave?
Oh, yes,
Son
very
of a-
much so. The entrance leads down into the depths beneath this ruined fortress and hill. Whatever once ruin or some sort of ruin of men, this probably was once a keep or a fortress of maybe some great king or prince, is now fallen to ancient ruin now, but just literally a pile of stones and rubble. The cave, however, goes down, and you can feel the heat and darkness emanating out from the dark.
Should we look for a secondary entrance?
Yeah, you're gonna scan the tree line.
This would be more of a, scanning maybe, but looking for a secondary entrance. But it is probably more awareness. But it is something. Do you guys want to, or do you think we should just proceed? And you die
I can
so many
sneak.
times
I can
as a
sneak.
character. I have no faith in you. Sneak. So do you want to lead the way? Is it? I assume we need a torch here, or is it dark?
You have all the requirement that you need.
I know, but like, someone's gonna see us. Are you going in very stealthily?
I mean,
Like, it's
there's
midday. It's dark in there.
There's no infravision. There's no dark vision. But
Yeah.
But remember, like even the the goblins can't and the orcs can't like just see in the dark.
So there could be torchlight when we get in there.
Okay.
See along the walls. Slowly make our way in. Listen. Be aware of our surroundings.
You know a lot
Yeah,
about
but-
orcs. How likely is it for them to have another entrance? Like, is this typical orc behavior?
Mr. Derek,
Yeah.
may I make a hope awareness roll? Or sorry, hope
No, this would be a lore.
lore roll.
Hope lore roll.
Sorry, I'm going to use hope to activate my enemy lore orcs.
No, this is no orc lair.
Oh.
Just seems like a random cave that they would take hostage to, or take everyone in here.
We'd probably have to go in with a torch because there could be like something we step on or fall. Like we can't just
Yeah, in fact,
hand
it
on
says,
a wall.
the cave system beneath the hill sprawls for miles, forming an intricate maze. Darkness reigns, so it is assumed the players will have lantern, torch, or other source
We
of
could
Yeah.
be
light.
here for days.
There you go.
I hope those people hold out.
Light a torch, and who's carrying the torch? Who's
I think my axe is one-handed.
I have a short sword.
my bow is two-handed, but I have a cudgel and a shield. But we're inside, so I imagine that's
I
what
could
I'm using.
I could
so
short sword and torch it.
short sword
Oh.
and torch.
I do better when it's two-handed. Just letting you know.
I could short sword. Torch.
Okay, yeah. So torch
Yeah.
it up. Okay.
Yeah.
Or lantern, whatever.
I have a reusable torch.
Lead the way, reusable torch, man.
All right, well, whoever's
Nice.
leading your way is going to be making an explorer check.
Dirk, do you understand this language?
That is definitely not you then. I
Saying
think,
Harry Potter.
Dan.
Ellen Silla Lumen or Retavelio. I don't know that. It might be Sindarin, but
Oh.
a star shines upon the hour of our meeting. I mean, I'm
I
assuming
didn't
it's
know if it was
Sindarin.
Lord of the Rings.
I mean, I don't know it
Oh,
particularly,
so-
but it sounds like Sindarin, so I'm
Tyler,
assuming
what's up with this?
I don't think it's Quenya, but it sounds
Is that
Sindarin.
what they say to open the door, the cave thing in the movie?
Mello.
Mello.
Nice, Tim.
Get your lore right, bro.
Sorry.
Okay.
All right, so yes,
yeah.
he's leading the way just because one, he's the quietest, and he's holding the lantern.
Okay.
Lan-
All right,
I feel
Danny.
like quiet doesn't really matter when they see this
No.
light.
Hey, got that Tyler tip from Koss. What does it got from Koss here, Bob?
It says, "Thank you for continuing this great series."
Man,
Is
fantastic.
two
Thank
a
you.
series?
It's two a series. It's not a one shot.
That's right.
That's right.
Thank you, Koss. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And
Okay.
Again, to what I said earlier, we appreciate you guys because this does make Derek and the team really think about, like, can we do more of these things, for these games that you guys appreciate. So thank you so much.
All right, Danny.
You got the good explorer roll, right?
Yeah, I get a bonus
Yeah.
with it. And I'm just gonna use one hope
Okay,
because I don't really know what.
it's Quenya.
Okay.
Quenya is spelled with a Y.
Ooh, how dare you guys just?
My Quenya is not as good as my Sindarin,
Oh,
but
gosh.
I did say that it might be.
Nerd alert!
It might be Quenya. All right.
Ready?
What are we looking for, Danny?
Oh, that was so many
We
dice.
gotta beat 12.
I don't think he did it.
No, he did.
No, he did.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did easily.
All right. All right. As you begin exploring into the maze, you proceed deeper and deeper along the way. On a failed roll, you would encounter a dangerous encounter.
Okay,
On a great or extraordinary success, no encounter.
that's what we wanted.
On a success, you get a normal encounter.
Sorry,
All right.
They saw the torch.
Why couldn't you roll
They
six?
saw the torch.
I need them sixes.
Oh, nice one. As you begin traveling deep, led by Mentha, your halfling burglar, suddenly a chilling howl reverberates throughout the caverns, echoing off the walls and reaching you with unsettling clarity. It sounds ancient and savage, evil, beyond time and reckoning, as you hear the cry of the great warg she-wolf.
Oh, man.
For the first time, it strikes you like a wave of darkness and fear in your chest. Everyone gain 1 shadow point of dread, which
Dang.
means you can make a valor test to resist it.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh, valor test resisted.
Might as well.
For most of you, it's going to be D12 plus D6.
Yeah.
What's the? Oh, it's heart.
Yep.
Fail.
So gain,
Yeah.
I have
This is
which is just a
Yeah,
0.
it's just a 0.
This is
So gain a point of shadow.
15?
Gain a
Nope.
point of shadow. So everyone gains a point of shadow. As
the shadow knows.
as basically, your valor has failed you, and now you're hearing this ancient beast. The cry of it kind of strikes a primal fear in you. However, you get a +1 die to your next explorer roll because you can follow
Find the way.
Follow the way.
Love
Oh
it.
gosh.
All right, Danny, continue to lead the way.
Oh, I keep going with it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me. Pardon
So
me.
+1.
All right. Yeah.
But I'm not doing hope this time.
Okay.
So
it's
I
just
still get the same
we get a
amount.
6 this time.
Me, me, me.
Yeah, buddy.
all right.
Oh,
yeah,
buddy. Yay.
Gandalf rune means automatic success, and a 6 means that you get a great success. So,
Wonderful.
no encounter, Danny, as you take the group through the maze
Not
deeper
bad.
and deeper.
Not bad.
All right. If the explorer rolls produced one or more Tengwar ruins, the players reach it by the high level tenders. Otherwise, they reach from the main entrance. So normally, you would come in through the main entrance. Instead, you come up like above.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
All right. Your own flickering light of fire seems dimmed for a moment as ahead you begin to see lights and flickering in the darkness. First, shadowy flights of flickering of lights come from the nearby halls as you get closer. Then, the echoing of guttural voices signal that you have reached the lair of the goblins. The heavy stench that now assaults your nostrils confirms it. You've smelled this a million times. Goblins. Gorby. All right. In the heart of a vast cavern deep beneath the earth, an ancient towering stone column surrounded by a deep trench holds the prisoners of the village of Crom. So imagine there's like a big cavern, and then there's a pillar in the middle, and then around the pillar is like a moat, but not filled with water. It's just like basically like a pit, and the people are all at the bottom.
Jeez.
Oh.
However, there's a large main entrance, a sort of carved ancient stonework entrance with an ancient crude staircase. That's not where you came in. You're high up on a high-level tunnel, a secondary passage, neglected by the orcs, and ending above the cavern floor looking down.
This is what you meant by ranged attacks.
Indeed.
All right.
I feel like I'm useless up here.
Throw a rock.
All right. Down on the main floor, you can see crude pelt huts made from uncured skins, with many of them with still like guts and sinew strung upon them. Each hut is similar, featuring a filthy pallet, stones for sharpening teeth and weapon, and half-eaten bones scattered around. Surrounding the prisoner's trench, you see the orc encampment, the goblin encampment. There are 2 groups of goblin archers and 1 group of orc soldiers here.
What's group?
Great question. Each group has 2 orc soldiers, and goblin archers equals the number of player heroes minus 1. So there's a group of 2 and 2 and a group of 2 and 2.
So there's a pair.
So it's a pair and a pair and a pair and a pair.
Sounds like a lot.
But we don't see any wargs?
No. Meanwhile, the prisoners, about 20 villagers from Kron, are held in a deep trench encircling the base of the central stone column. The trench appears to be about 10 or 12 feet deep with very steep walls. There is, you notice, a rickety ladder from your advantage position. There does seem to be a crude ladder that's been thrown off to the side, probably used by the orcs or the goblins, along with buckets of slop to feed the prisoners. It appears that the orcs are keeping the prisoners for eventual feasting and feeding to their great lord and lady.
Now, we saw the great entrance coming in.
Yeah.
And we know where we are at. How many exits?
Yes, Bob. On the far side of the cavern, a large, ominous opening leads down deeper into the earth.
The size of an ancient warg.
You would say it's about the size of the ancient warg.
All right. So we just take care of these 8?
Yeah.
Well, it depends what you want to do.
Seems a little rough still.
I mean, right now, Cameron, you're up on the mountain. You're up on the side of the cliff.
Yeah.
So if you want to get down right now, there'd have to be probably a climb. You'd have to probably climb down. Alternatively, if you guys want to sneak around, you're going to have to make stealth rolls.
And we want to save these people. We also need to handle the warg eventually, too.
Yeah.
I don't know how combat works in here, and what I mean is,
I know a bunch of minis.
Well, I mean, I was like, in Forbidden Lands, it was like you face 8 people with 3, you're dead. Like you don't.
Right.
You don't.
You know, here's the good news. I don't know either.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm not asking you. What do you mean? No.
All right, so first question, do we just want to sneak around and try and kill the giant warg? Or do we want to take these guys out first?
I want to take these
I feel
guys
like we
out.
eventually want to do
We gotta
both
save the
because we're
people.
saving the people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we only see the people for sure.
it's really the order we're wondering about here.
Yeah. Well, I'm just wondering if if the only way out, or sorry, in further to get reinforcements would be to the ward, could we sneak around, come from that entrance, so they can't go call reinforcements?
Well, but if then the warg hears the fight, then we're
Yeah.
pincered between them and the warg.
Yeah, I guess if it's
Well, so there's if
Yeah.
we if we,
Noise.
but if
Or
we
if we kill the warg first, we're trapped in the cave and everything comes in. So we probably want
Right.
to kill the guys.
because
Out.
they can run to the ward to get help, or they can probably go back out the tunnel to find other people to come back this way.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I think unless
What
we
about
want to like
just-
sit here all day to see if they go to sleep and take some out.
they might kill the people.
Well, right. So
Well, the other thing is, you're with range attacks. Like,
I mean, you do
I'm
note
good with a bow.
that, remember, they were 2 days ahead of you,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because when you got to there, the
Mhm.
kids had been hiding for 2 days. So they got here basically 2 days ago, assuming they
Yeah.
traveled as fast as you did, roughly. There are less prisoners here than they took.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I could also come down the front entrance, causing distraction, so you could just start.
Yeah, I mean,
picking
I
off
could,
the
get
archers.
I could stay up here, and you could stealth to something, and you could just get their attention, and
Mhm.
I rain down arrows.
We could do some kind of split. I hate splitting the party, but we could do some kind of multi-frontal attack
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
which might work well. There's 8 of them. There's like 4 archers and 4.
Yeah, there's 2 orcs and 2 goblin archers in each group, and there's 2 groups.
Correct. So
Specifically, Bob, among the pelt huts, there's 8. There's
Yeah.
also a goblin archer over by the main entrance, standing guard.
which I would have to interact if I
Yeah.
went that way.
and I'll
And
take
is
out
there
the
a
other
way
archers.
down from up here?
You'd have to climb down.
I have to climb down.
Now it's not smooth.
Athletics?
It's not smooth. It's kind of rocky and good going. If you have a good spot here, athletics.
Do you have a good athletics?
It's more of an escarpment.
One with a
Mhm.
bonus.
'Cause I could definitely get down here. Like, I don't think I will have any problem.
Well, I can also use a bow. I only have one
that's
in it, but I have
great.
one. But
You could guys both pick off people.
I want to say if we both shoot one pair,
Yes.
do you think the other ones would notice if we took them out with like one shot, basically?
There's
I
4
don't-
of them in a group.
But they're probably not.
Right.
I mean, they're not even.
There's 2 of them. There's 4 groups of 2.
2 groups
No, there's
of
2
4.
groups of 4.
Oh, there's 2 groups of 4.
Yes, and each
Oh,
one has
yeah.
2 archers and 2
Oh,
orcs.
so
Orcs.
there's
Orc soldiers.
There's 4
Right.
together.
So
There's
you guys
no
could
way to
take
seal
out the-
Team 6 a group.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Unnoticed.
Yeah, you guys could take out, say, the archers, or whatever, or maybe the melee people.
Well, the orcs probably have more health.
I don't know.
Now remember, this is a big cavern.
yeah.
It's not. Let's don't think 30-foot room.
They're
here.
on the opposite sides.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big area.
There's
know,
like one group.
Maybe
at a time.
maybe we could.
What-
But if I start fighting one, they're gonna start coming
the
at me.
The pillar is downtown. There's an east side crew and there's a west side crew.
Okay.
Let's try to get the closest one. I
Yeah.
can climb down and I'll go into melee, but I need your backup,
Yep.
basically.
I'll-
Or I
I'll
can
rain
also
down
go in with a
arrows.
sword with you because I have a short sword. I'm 2 in sword
I
proficiency.
just feel like if we can keep.
Does this feel like a reasonable distance for me to take shots from?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, so the way that normally combat works is the first round of a fight is basically the volley phase, where people are shooting if you have bows. Then you enter into close combat. In close combat, you have to set a stance. You can either be aggressive, neutral, or defensive.
Ooh, I could go in defensive.
Okay.
To give you guys chances.
For every 2, those are like the melee. You can either be aggressive melee, open, neutral melee, or defensive melee. For every 2 PCs that you have in melee, you can put 1 PC into rearward. And that PC can still continue to use ranged weapons. Otherwise, they can't.
Oh, interesting.
Now, in certain circumstances, depending on what your situation is, you may be able to get multiple volley rounds off.
Right.
Because we're far away.
Because you're far away, you have a position or whatever. And depending on the terrain and the circumstance, you may only need 1 PC to support 1 person in rear instead of 2 to 1, because maybe you're holding a narrow pass or something like that.
Yeah, but this is pretty open cavern.
But, I mean, if-
we have height.
But if Tim's
We
up,
do have height.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I really like you guys staying up.
And it sounds if
Okay.
you have to make climb checks to get down, they got to
and
make
I'm
them to get
really
up.
good at climb.
now I
Okay.
will say that if you are fighting or engaging the orcs and goblins that are on this side of the cave, no problems.
Mhm.
If you start trying to shoot at things that are on the other side of the cave, there'll probably be massive penalties if not out of reach.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Then
All right.
I'll
I
shoot.
figured
I'll
I'd
shoot
have
with
to
Just
jump
Tim.
wait
down
till
to the other
I
half.
get their attention, maybe, or
Yeah.
just before I get their attention, hypothetically.
Mhm.
Because once you shoot they will.
We'll be
yeah.
we'll be ready with arrows in case you fail and make noise. We're ready to fire.
When I fail. All right, I will start to climb down, Derek.
All right.
Athletics check, target 11.
Yep. Let me get some orkies.
What? Not the best roll, but I did succeed.
That's all you need.
Barely, and I got
Great
opportunity.
success.
Yeah,
Oh.
great success.
All right. Well.
Barely.
Well. Okay. That's good enough. All right, Bob. Well, you can go quietly.
Yes.
So what's an option? So normally, in order to get close or do something, you would normally need to make an additional stealth roll. But because you got that extra special success, you can choose to use it to go quietly, which allows you to achieve your goals noiselessly or without attracting any attention.
100%.
So you the dwarf moves effortlessly and quietly down the cliff face, down from the tunnel entrance,
I blend in with a stone.
making his way downtown. Faces pass, and he's homebound. As he begins making his way in.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
So,
cool.
so this is one of the ways that they represent the thing.
Oh.
Hey.
Adventure.
Thank you, Halfling. Thank you, Taller Halfling, for supporting the adventure. For those of you who don't know, Taller,
What a funny name.
supporting the adventure is actually your way of showing us that you enjoy the actual plays.
How tall are you?
Yeah. So normally this is used. It's an abstract distance, right? This is an abstract combat. There's no grid, right? So everything's kind of done almost theater of the mind-ish. This is used just to help you know what stance you're in. So, for example, you guys might be standing here in rearward, right? And you would be in defensive. What?
Do you want to zoom in?
What are you pointing? Oh, don't what?
What does
I
that
was
mean
trying to do
anything?
it stealthily.
Yeah, that wasn't a good check there.
Usually I'm pretty good with
Use
Derek.
your words.
Usually I'm pretty good with Derek.
Do your thing. Move.
Usually when I point, he goes, like
Okay.
he knows.
So,
We're on
Bob,
the same wavelength yet. There's no way you're there.
Bob,
He said we would be rearward.
you would basically be in rearward.
Oh, I thought you would be like.
You were
over
too busy
here.
doing this, and not
Yeah,
paying attention.
Like I would definitely be in rearward as well. You're
So,
climbing down.
so Bob, you climb down with basically with complete stealth and surprise, and so there are.
I'm surprised at his stealth.
Right. So, so there are 2 orc soldiers and 2 orc archers. And does this thing have stats? Yes, it does. So normally at the start of a battle, the sides involved in the confrontation are still separated by distance, allowing for a brief exchange of volleys using ranged weapons before combat at close quarters is initiated. I must now determine how many volleys are allowed. So here's what I'm going to say. Because you were so stealthy, I'm actually going to give you guys a free volley round, and the goblin archers aren't even going to be able to volley at all.
Excellent.
And then Bob will be in melee.
Okay.
However, the goblin archers won't be able to shoot because Bob will already be in amongst them, because normally they would get to shoot at him as he's closing the distance.
They would get a volley as well.
But they would get a volley as well. But because Bob was so stealthy, he's in them amongst them before they can do anything.
Nice.
So, gentlemen, the combat has begun. Cue awesome combat music that I don't have. All right, so this.
You do have that one.
Oh, wait a second. Hold on.
You do have that one that's like in the Lord of the Rings one.
Yes. Okay. If the ambush is successful, the surprised enemies won't be able to make opening volleys, and they will each lose 1 die on all their combat rolls in the first close quarter combat round.
Nice.
wow.
So they are taken by surprise. So you guys can go ahead and make your opening
What's your
volleys.
Let's begin one. Don't you have that? You have one of those sounds.
So it begins.
So it begins. That didn't stop.
Where are we on the map? Where we hear that?
Let's get ready to RPG!
I showed you this, right?
Alrighty. Okay, so you guys are going to shoot. So you guys get to pick your targets. It doesn't matter what order you guys go in. Heroes always go first. It's not a back and forth initiative. The heroes always go first. We got a 7-month Prime sub.
Is that These Are My Hem?
I don't know.
HEMM?
I don't know what that means. Duncan DT, I don't know what that means. But thank you for 7 months, Duncan DT. All right. So whoever wants to go first, tell me who you're targeting, and then describe how you're shooting them and what range weapon you're using and all that other jazz.
Fimbathrill is gonna knock an arrow, draw it into the great bow.
Yep.
And I'm going to go for the archer on the left, or in the top of our arrangement here.
Yeah, that's great.
And you still get the D12 and then a D6 for each pip.
Yeah, so you're going to use your
So,
D12,
yep.
and then you're going to add 1 die for each of your things. Now, of
Got
course,
my D12
all
with the 2 in bows.
combat are strength.
Right. So we got looking for a
Oh,
14.
Great.
So, all right, we're going to go for it. We're going to go for this opening volley.
Okay, the Goblin Archer has a parry rating of dash, so this isn't affected at all.
Oh, we missed.
All right, Fimberthil draws back his bow,
Low rolls all
but he's a little unsteady. The bow's pretty strong.
That's right.
A little tough for his
Doesn't look training at all.
It's like his little frail things here. Okay, Mentha. So you're creeping in, and then an arrow zips overhead. Mentha.
I'm also going to shoot the guy on the top.
Yep.
Oh, show me how it's done.
Okay, so you get a Gandalf rune, so that is an automatic success. But it's even cooler than that.
Oh.
Okay, because
Well,
in combat, when you get a Gandalf rune, you get some special options for dealing damage. Excuse me.
Very nice.
Okay, when you make an attack roll, if you hit, then what you'll do is the weapon's damage, which goes against the creature's endurance. So normally your weapon does how much damage?
3.
So it would do 3 points of damage. You guys would take, you would lose that much of your endurance. However, by the way, adversaries do not normally become weary due to endurance loss, but if they get to 0, they're just immediately take it away. However, if you roll a 10 or the Gandalf rune, you have dealt a piercing blow. So this is kind of important to know about this thing. Stamina represents your character sort of fighting, not really taking wounds. You're just, you're maybe getting, sliced, diced, beat up. You're kind of getting worn down. If you roll a 10 or you roll a Gandalf rune, you have actually accomplished a piercing blow, which in addition to inflicting the endurance loss, may actually wound them.
Oh.
Okay? In the event, most monsters have 1 wound. So that basically means you've hit them and they die instantly.
Oh, okay.
So an attack roll produces a piercing blow, which is what that is, on a 10 or a Gandalf rune. Characters, monsters, hit by a piercing blow must immediately roll a feat die, that's my D12, plus a number of successes equal to the protection value of their stuff that they have. However, that would be you, for example.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm looking here. Armor. Okay, yeah, 1. So he has 1 die. Now, what is I just don't know the names of stuff. I apologize. Okay, sorry. Danny, what is the injury?
14.
Okay, so I have to get a 14 on a D12 plus a D6. Note, when I roll, the Eye of Sauron is good.
Makes sense.
So, here we go. So I got a Gandalf rune.
So a
which
0
is,
for
which
you?
Is 0.
Oh.
So that means I got a 3.
Nice.
That does not beat your injury DC. So my character, my monster, takes a wound. Monsters, unless they're special, have 1 wound.
Oh.
You instantly kill him.
Yours was a distraction
Well
shot.
done. That's right. I made him look left so you could hit him right.
Yep.
So the arrow sails overhead and just hits the creature right in the neck. It spurts blood and then falls to the ground dead.
Nice.
Okay, now that was the volley round. Now we're going into the close combat rounds. So first, Bob, choose which stance you want. Now, if you choose an aggressive stance, Bob, you're going to add 1 die to all of your attacks.
Mm-hmm.
However, all close combat attacks aimed at you will also gain a die.
But they're also -1 right now because they're surprised.
If you choose an open stance, you kind of, fight in the middle. You don't really protect yourself, but you don't really, go too aggressive. You don't get any advantage or disadvantage. If you go with a defensive stance, Bob, you fight conservatively, trying to protect yourself or others and hold your ground. All close combat attacks aimed at you lose a die, but your attack rolls lose 1 die for each opponent that engages you.
And I get my attack off before the next round, or they get a volley again?
You'll all go.
And they go first because they're...
No, you just all go.
Okay, there's not like an arrows shoot before, like DTX style.
I thought you said they get minus because they were surprised.
They do.
But after he attacks, we go again?
Mm-hmm. All the heroes go.
Because we surprised them.
And
that was
and
our
then they get the
surprise
-1
volley.
on that combat turn? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so I feel like I dive in then.
You might as well go
Yeah,
aggressive,
yeah.
yeah.
So is that forward?
Yeah, forward. Okay, so you rush forward. Now is the engagement roll. Now, you guys are obviously in rearward because narratively, fictionally, you're up on the mountain, or up on the wall. After all players have determined their stances, all combatants fighting in close combat must engage 1 or more opponents. Players in rearward cannot be engaged. Using miniatures or cardboard standouts can speed up this process a lot. Now, are there more enemies than player heroes?
Same.
Right. When a round sees more enemies than the player heroes, engagement is handled by the lore masters. Are there more player heroes than enemies or sides equally matched? In that case, the engagement is chosen by the players. Bob. Player heroes in a close combat stance must choose an unengaged adversary to face from among those listed as eligible targets. If there are not enough free enemies to engage, you are left without an adversary, and you must engage a different enemy.
We're going for this ugly brute.
All right, so bring him in with you. Okay? Now, after if 1 or more companies fighting in rearward, which there are, it is possible that there will be enemies left when everyone fighting in close combat has engaged an adversary. If this happens, the lore master chooses whether the spare enemies engage a player hero who is already engaged in close combat or stand back to shoot with their ranged weapon. So this orc is going to dive in on Bob.
Oh, boy.
And this one is going to stand back and shoot. So this is a foe standing back, and this is Bob getting engaged into melee. Okay? So Bob charges forward into the orc. The other orc charges forward. As they're fighting, the one goblin falls back and starts shooting. But action resolution happens first. When it's the company's turn to act, that's you guys, all players resolve their actions. Oh, it does go in stance order. Players in forward stance go first, then open, then rearward, and then defensive, then rearward.
Okay.
So Bob, you go first.
So it is my long-handed, hafted axe. I use two-handed.
Yep.
This athletics roll? What kind of check do I make?
You're going to make an axe roll.
Didn't even look over there.
+1 because you're an aggressive.
+1 because I'm an aggressive?
Yeah.
Yeah, and your target number is your strength number.
Correct. I knew that. So I'm making 11 here.
Who are you attacking? I mean, it's all they're both orcs.
This was the ugly one I wanted to go for first, so I'm going to go for him. So I have 3 from axes, 1 for aggressive, and just the D12.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
All right, Bob, what does this axe attack look like?
Well, now that I equipped it two-handed, I was getting ready to do it just straight on. I actually think I'm going to try to do a little swing in combat, a little whirlwind. It's not an actual thing here, but in my head, that's what I'm going to do.
Dropped a second one.
All right. Do it, Bob.
Oh
my God.
Yes.
2 candle brews in a row.
Okay. So this
Come on.
So this is even worse.
I hope I whirlwind them. That's what I wanted to do.
All right, Bob. For starters, you deal an amount of damage equal to your weapon's damage. 6. That might just kill the orc straight up. No, the orc has 12 endurance.
Okay.
Okay. But Bob, when you roll a Gandalf rune or a 10, you have accomplished a piercing blow. That means that the creature has to make a protection roll equal to the injury DC of your weapon, which is
20 when using two-handed.
20 when used to two-handed.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
However, you also rolled a 6. All right. And when you roll a 6, each successful 6 icon can be used to trigger certain special abilities. With an axe, you can choose to deal a heavy blow or choose to fend off.
There's no whirlwind?
No.
I want to hit the other guy. I wanted to swing it through.
No.
Okay. So the other guy's probably attacking me too, so I'll You said they were defend a blow.
Yeah.
So I'm
So
gonna do that.
if you choose to fend off,
Yeah.
you exploit your successful attack to put you into an advantageous defensive position. Spend one of your success icons, that's the little rune, to give your parry rating a bonus for the round. It's +1 if you're using an axe, +2 if you're using a sword, or +3 if you're using a spear.
Oh.
So, but I still hit this guy or don't hit this guy?
Oh, you hit him.
Okay, then yeah, we're good. I'm gonna do that.
Right.
So
Okay.
+1.
Now, he gets crushed.
Oh yeah, he does.
His armor rating is 2, so he's going to roll with 2 black dice and his D12. Remember, the Eye of Sauron is good for him. Gandalf is bad. I got to get a 20.
That's what it says. Injury 20 when used two-handed.
Okay. I did not get a 20.
Nope.
That means he takes a wound. He only has 1 wound. He is immediately killed.
Nice.
So even though
Well done.
he had endurance left, you just crush through him and just kill him instantly. Now we go through the rest of the people. Open defensive rearward. All right, those are to you two
this
guys.
guy gets to attack me though, right?
No, we go all the heroes go first.
Oh, all the heroes go first.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was
And then we'll go through
forward
the
first,
same
then-
process
oh,
for
okay.
the enemies.
Yep.
Excellent.
All right. So do you want to shoot first? Or you want
Oh,
me?
you can shoot. No
All
matter.
right. Well, I'll try to redeem myself. Get a exhale as I let go of the bolt for the
really good at
other
healing.
goblin archer. So we
Okay.
got 1d12 for the weapon and 2d6 for the bow skill. Oh, that's a 0, but we got a.
Wait, what was this? What was
That was the
total?
Eye of Sauron, which is a 0, so we only got a 12. We failed.
what
Oh,
a
that's
bad
rough.
beat. What a bad
What a
beat.
Combat is
Crazy
not
roll.
Fimbrithil's thing.
Oh,
Crazy roll.
that is a bad beat.
That is so
That's
wild.
what you're gonna do. That's what happens.
Max.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's just like bad
Classic.
luck. Like the
Yeah.
Eye of Sauron is like, what's going on down
Yeah,
there?
like I've looked at you too much today, sir.
So,
That's crazy.
yeah, that was a crazy roll. All right.
All right, I'm gonna try and shoot the archer.
All right. I like how they're like, Bob, you're good. All right.
Nope.
You missed horribly.
Dang.
Okay.
And the sixes are showing up now.
Yeah, right.
All right. Well, the orc is going to howl and rage, and he's going to attack you.
Okay. So I'm
Um,
parrying this.
So he's got a scimitar, so he's going to roll 3 dice and a d12. What is your parry rating?
19.
All right. So I need to get a 19. Now he has hate. Point
Such
of
hate.
He has such hate. Oh my God, the hate.
The dwarves, I hate you.
And he does hate you. He especially hates you.
Particularly hate you.
Well, I guess question.
Yeah.
When I just used my two-handed axe,
Yeah.
do I still have my shield?
Nope.
But you did fend off.
When I fend it off, I'm using my axe, so my
Right.
shield.
Your shield. So your parry rating is lower.
So my parry rating goes down to its base.
Yes.
And then so it's only a 16.
It's only 16.
Yeah, because I used it two-handed.
Correct. So these orcs particularly hate dwarves
Of course they do.
and will attack you with a blind fury. When attacking the target of their hatred, all of their attack rolls are favored. So that means I'm going to roll 2d12.
It's not very blind
Take
at
high.
all.
Then I'm going to... Oh, that's funny that I put that down as double eyes. Then I'm going to roll 3d6. Then I'm going to spend my point of hate to add a bonus d6. So
Okay.
we're at 46.
You're getting
However, they are surprised, so I'm going to lose a d6.
Okay.
And you fend them off, so your parry goes up by 1.
That's right. So
However,
16.
you're an aggressive stance,
Yes.
so I get a bonus die to attack you.
Excellent.
All right, here we go. I need to get what?
We lower than 16?
Okay, well, I got double Eye of Sauron,
Oh my God.
which is a
Wait
crit
a
for me.
second. Oh, it's crit for you. Son of a bitch.
So I definitely hit, because
Yeah.
that's a guaranteed hit.
Dang it.
All right, so Bob, the orc's rusty, horrible scimitar strikes you, true, and you take 3 points of stamina, or you
So when
lose
does
3.
protection come in?
You're about to see.
Okay.
So you lose 3 points of, or whatever it is.
My endurance?
Yeah, your endurance goes down by 3.
Okay.
However, Bob, the orc has also struck a piercing blow. So this is to see if the orc's scimitar actually pierces through your armor and wounds you. By the
Okay.
way, if you get wounded twice, you die.
Okay.
Normal monsters die at 1 wound, heroes potentially 2. However, you now need to make an armor roll.
Yes.
So this is D12. That's what you always roll.
Okay.
Then you add a number of D6 equal to your protection rating.
And mine's 5.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You have to equal or beat the injury DC of his scimitar, which is 16.
But
Okay.
don't you get an extra one because you were fending off?
No, that was the
No,
bonus
that
to his
was-
parry.
yeah,
That made it
that's
harder
right.
for me to hit him, but I hit him square on.
Oh, gosh.
That's a 0. You need to get a
16
16.
is what I got. I was like, wait, that's 10? 16?
All right. No skill from the dwarf. All armor, baby. Now, as a comparison, by the way,
Oh,
Tim, what's
boy.
your protection rating?
2d6.
What's your protection rating? 1.
Yeah.
I have a coat of mail.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. The mighty thick armor of the
Wow.
dwarfs. Bounce off the orcish scimitar, saving you from a fatal or nearly fatal wound.
Yikes.
All right, the goblin archer spies his targets up on the wall, and he's going to pluck out the who one shot no scope. That was you,
Yeah.
okay? Danny,
No scope.
They're all no scope.
they're all no scope. Shoot, shoot, shoot. All right, he has a goblin archer. He has a bow of horn. Ooh, 3 dice,
Not a horn bow, a bow. of
and
horn.
he's going to lose a die because he's still surprised. So he's going to attack your parry rating there, buddy.
Okay.
Okay, I got a 6, so no.
Yikes. Why couldn't I get that garbage?
All right, so it sails overhead. All right, now we go into the next round. Now you guys are still up on the thing. Couple things. You, from your advantage position, see the other squad of 4 orcs,
Uh-oh.
or 2 orcs and 2 goblins, are making their way across the cave.
Oh, shit.
Meanwhile, you guys are up on the hill. You can stay there. You could also use your round to climb down and join Bob, or you can maintain your position. Now, Bob,
Hold.
you can change your stance, but you can't change who you're engaged in.
Ah,
So you want to stay aggressive?
I'm going to kill this guy right now.
Okay.
Kill him.
Anonymous.
We got a $5 tip. Says Bob's dwarf is just built different.
That's right.
That's because Bob's built different.
All right. So this goblin is going to continue to stand back, which you can do because you guys are both staying in rear.
You want me to
I'm
wait
going to
up
stay in
here?
rear, yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Okay, I have to beat strength. I have to beat 16.
So you want to come down?
I have that.
now.
If I come down with a sword, I get that.
Oh, yeah.
well,
come down.
now there's another thing, which is
What's your athletics?
okay. This is now that we're in round 2.
Get down.
Now that we're in round 2, each stance also gives you a special combat maneuver that isn't attacking.
Oh.
If you are in the aggressive forward stance, you get access to the intimidate foe action, which you can use to intimidate. Now, this takes the place of your attack.
Oh, okay.
Okay. If you are in the open stance, the neutral stance, you get the ability to rally your comrades. And if you're in the defensive stance, you can protect a companion. So those are special actions that you get depending on what stance you're in addition to just being able to fight. Okay. And if you're in the rearward stance, you can get a prepare shot special
Ooh.
action. Now, again, remember, that takes your action.
Right.
But
What does prepare shot do?
if you prepare shot, they may take their time to aim. You don't shoot this round. Instead, you make a scan roll.
Okay.
If you succeed, you get a +1 die on your next ranged attack.
Oh.
For each Tengwar rune, that's each 6 you get an additional die to your
Probably
next
should come
attack.
down then.
Yeah, I'm probably.
Yeah, probably come down.
I'll come down.
I
Okay.
have a better chance to hit with range than I will.
So
with
you're gonna
melee,
climb
so-
down?
You stay up
Yeah.
there then.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I'm going to kill this guy.
All right, so you're going to stay here
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the stance?
And
Okay,
aggressive, too.
Bob, you go first. Now, remember, they are no longer surprised, so they won't get that penalty to their dice rolls.
And
All right, Bob.
aggressive's +1.
Aggressive is +1.
So 3 for the axe, aggressive +1.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, we succeeded. Nothing crazy.
All right, so he's just going to take damage then.
Yep.
And your damage is?
6.
All right, so he goes from 12 to 6.
Yep.
All right, you strike. You guys are struggling, fighting back and forth. He prepares to attack you, but you guys get to go next. So
Sweet.
you want to
So
climb
I'm
down?
gonna climb down.
Okay,
Okay.
go ahead and make an athletics roll. Oh, you favored?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
With only one.
It's
extra.
weird. It's like, yeah, he's only got 1, but
Oh.
heck yeah. Wait,
Nice.
what you
No.
need?
Oh, maybe not.
Strength. No, I failed.
Dang.
All right.
That's brutal.
Yep.
So you begin climbing down, and you fall. As you begin climbing down, you fall, crunching, falling, and start landing down. As you kind of make your way down. I'm going to roll a grievous. No, it's not that far. Maybe it is. It's severe. Roll the D12 to see how badly you're hurt. On a
boy.
Gandalf rune, you're unscathed.
9?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You take 9 endurance loss.
Holy
Oh.
shit. Are you weary yet?
Yeah.
that's gonna suck.
See, I did say falling.
That's right.
Yikes.
All right. Well, Danny,
Our journey ended in the caves.
Danny, you begin climbing down, and then the Mentho Took loses her grip, and she begins tumbling down the side of the embankment. She cracks her head against a nearby stone and kind of rolls out with a thick bruise across her head as she kind of staggers to her feet, now weary from the damage that she has taken. So now remember, whenever you make an attack, whenever you roll your dice, the 1s, 2s, and 3s, on the D6s, we throw those out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's rough.
Tim, you see her eat shit.
Oh, that looked bad. Well, better take out this archer before they kill him. I fire another arrow to try and cover her fumble.
To be fair,
Come on.
Ooh.
That's not bad.
That's
not
yeah,
bad.
that's a 13, 15. I got it.
There
all right,
we go.
We got it.
All
There
right,
we go.
so how much damage does the goblin take?
It's 4 damage,
This was-
injury 18.
Right, but you didn't do a piercing
Didn't
shot.
pierce. Okay.
Yeah,
So
so
4 damage.
right, the goblins have 8 endurance, so it takes half of its life. but it's
Piercing
still-
shot is on a
a
Gandalf rune.
10 or a Gandalf rune.
10 or a Gandalf rune.
Now, weapons, you can use 6s to alter the Gandalf rune, or alter the D12 to make it go up.
To
turn it
hypothetically,
into-
okay.
Oh, like
yeah.
up
Okay.
1.
Yeah.
Or something.
Well, it depends. Spears are up 3.
Oh, wow.
I think bows are up 3 too.
Broken.
Sword?
I think it's 2.
That's not bad.
I think axes are only 1. Like axes just do a bunch of damage, and when they hit, they're like hit like a truck, but they're not exactly a precise.
Yeah, it sounds like a
weapon.
hammer, not an axe.
All right. Well, my orc gets to attack you, Bob.
Of course he does.
He is out of hate. So he is going to just attack you. He gets +1 because you're in an aggressive stance.
And unfortunately, I've not parried, so I've only got 15 base.
Right. And, ooh, I rolled kind of bad, though.
Yeah,
I got a
think
6,
it's good
though.
enough.
10, 13, 14, 15.
I'm at 6. Oh, I'm at 15 because I don't have the extra bonus this time.
So I got to,
Yeah.
I'm going to double check. 6 and 4 is 10, +3, yep, 15. However, I rolled a 6, which I can use to also do some nastiness to you. I can do a heavy blow, which is an additional loss of endurance equal to my attribute level, which is 4. So, Bob, you're going to take 7 endurance damage from this heavy blow as the orc growls. He takes his scimitar double-handed, and he brings it down, crushing upon you. You see the dwarf raise his axe. It would have been a killing blow. Instead, the dwarf struggles in combat against the foul creature.
Takes a lot out of me.
Yeah.
I'm a little weary.
Oh, he's weary.
A little weary.
All right.
Just barely.
All right. So now there's something you should know.
Combat is much more difficult
Yeah.
in terms of math and stuff than anything else we've done so far.
Yeah. Now I should note, Bob, you could drop your shield on your turn.
Interesting.
What does that do, though, for you?
For load off.
Which would make him
Oh,
not
yeah.
weary.
Yeah. Yeah. And because I've been two-handing my
You can
axe.
Yeah.
technically your shield is still slung across your back.
Uh-huh.
Except for your armor, you can drop a weapon, you can drop your helm, you can drop a shield. The only thing you can't take off in the middle of the fight is
Okay.
your armor.
It's good to know.
But
It's
if
good
you
to know.
need to, you could drop your shield to the ground, not become weary, and then attack and crush.
It's good to know.
What if
All
you're
right.
tied
you mean?
with low your endurance?
You're weary. Damn it. All right. Seeing you drop and stumble to the ground, the goblin pops up, grabs his bow, and shoots the took. Ooh, I missed really badly. The arrow sails by you. All right. Start of round 3.
Yes.
The
I will kill this orc.
I got to see when this is coming.
If anything, I'll use my hope to kill it. Fuck this orc. Fierce.
Yeah,
I hate
okay.
orcs.
Here we go. The goblins are killed minus raising alarm for with a second group joining the fray in the 3rd round of combat.
Oh, son of a bitch. Should have killed them faster.
Well,
If only.
you know, listen, there's no shame. There's no shame in this. Okay, so
Good luck, Bob.
all right, start
This
of the
one's a duck. That one.
he's just got a build beak.
Of course
Oh.
he does, because he's a duck.
McKender is here.
Oh, fucking McKender.
All right, so Danny, what stance do you want to be in?
Open.
Okay, open.
Aggressive.
I outnumber you, so I can make things. So I have to put one here, and then now this is interesting because I can't put any on Tim, but I can choose to put him on Bob and take advantage of the fact that I get +1,
Mm-hmm.
or I could put him on Danny. You know what? You're their hated foe, Bob.
Of course.
They're going to surround you. These guys are all going to stand back and continue shooting.
Okay.
This is looking pretty brutal. All right,
So
Bob,
pretty bad.
you're first.
All right. I'm going to go a little crazy here.
Yeah. Now, just so you know,
Well, I only
just so,
need to
just
kill
so I
the
say
one.
that Bob,
I can't kill the second one.
if you are in forward stance, so you may make a intimidate. If you do, you make an awe roll instead of making an attack.
Mm-hmm.
On a success, the enemy's morale has been shaken, and all opponents with might 1, which is basically all the normal opponents, are made weary for this entire round. Meaning they ignore their 1s, 2s, and 3s. It also applies to every enemy in the entire battlefield.
All of them too?
Everyone.
Oh shit, that actually seems.
But
like
then you will not kill anybody, and they will get to attack you.
That seems. If it was just these two guys, I was like, nah. But
And also remember,
5 of
this
them? 6
roll,
of them?
this roll right now is weary. So
Yeah.
unless you drop your shield, you'll be ignoring your 1, 2s.
well, I'm
and 3s.
dropping my shield 100% here.
All right.
So I'm gonna lose weary.
Fermi, that's exactly what I think of. His shield was heavy. It threw off his balance from 300.
Oh yeah.
His helm was stifling. That dude's just stripping load. He's just like, let's go.
Definitely dropping the shield.
All right.
And I think just by that alone, it's on. You know, I go and I am intimidating with all.
Okay.
Okay. But I'm showing, I think, hopefully you agree, how fierce I am.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
I don't give a shit about these orcs. these are mere cannon fodder to the greater foe. So I'm using a hope to do fierce, even though I could use enemy orcs here. And I'm going to roll for awe. So 2 for the awe, 2 for the hope, and my 12 roll, I'm trying to get to 11
Well,
here.
remember, you don't get a die for the +1 for the forward. That's only for attacks.
Correct. 2 for awe,
Yeah.
2 for my hope,
Got it.
and
Yep.
then just the d12. I'm
Yes.
trying to get to 11 here.
Yep.
This is an awe intimidation check. As I throw it on my shield, I make sure that thing makes a little bit of noise. Maybe not enough to get to the ward.
Yeah.
I mean, but let them know.
Not too loud. I have a headache already, man.
I know.
Oh!
This is going to be great.
Oh,
So I
wow.
succeeded
Very
with
nice.
double 6s. Oh, good timing, Keldrak.
No, he said unleash the Urukai.
Yes!
No, Bob, that's
bad
the
for
bad
us.
for us. That would be the super orc soldiers. He wants your death.
He wants them fucking
Yeah.
face-painted
Yeah.
dudes. Keldrak, I thought we were bros. He's my gaming buddy on Steam.
All right, Bob.
I disown you,
Bob,
Keldrak.
you unleash a terrifying success, and because you got an extraordinary success,
Give him his $5 back. We don't want that shit.
normally only the Might 1 monsters would be affected by this, but instead all adversaries, including Might 2 and Might 3 or Might 4 or Might 5 adversaries, are affected by this. But everyone here Might 1, so it's kind of wasted. But they're all weary for this round, so they're all going to be rolling with penalties to attack. All right. Mentha Tooks.
Cool. Which you only did how much did you do the last one? One of them.
This
you
one's
did like
at
half
6. Yeah, that one's at 6. This Duck McCander over here, he's full health.
All right.
That bro with you
Yeah,
is
I'm just
in
gonna attack the
trouble.
one that's with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
May the force be with you.
Yeah.
And with you all. Come on.
Oh,
Hey, that's a 10.
it's a hit.
That's
Yeah.
great. And yeah,
Well, no, that's a wound.
That's a piercing blow.
yeah.
Yeah.
and a whatever greater success might be.
And you got a success. So you can either use that to deal a heavy
Oh wait,
blow.
and this is gone.
Keldrak, I'm trying to fight them all, but how you rooting for them and not
Okay.
me?
You can either use the 6 to do extra damage, to fend them off, or to pierce. But there's no advantage to piercing because you already got a 10. Right? So you don't need to
Double pierce.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
He's
Double pierce
dead,
doesn't do anything.
dead.
All right, so what do you want to do? Do you want to increase your parry? Now, you are using a sword, so that would increase your parry by 2.
Yeah.
All right. So how much damage did you do?
3.
Okay, so he takes 3 points of damage. This is a new guy. But he has to make an armor roll against your injury, which is
16.
okay. He might
That's
die.
pretty good.
His armor rating is 2.
Oh,
Gandalf ruins a
that's
0.
bad for him. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
So I got a 9. The hobbit sneaks underneath and just comes up underneath the orc's armor and just stabs him right in the belly.
I do like that being positive and negative depending on who's rolling.
The frickin' halfling, weary and falling over himself,
It's only because you were fighting one of them.
stabs upwards. All right, you're seeing this horror show play out from your advanced perch position.
Everyone's killed more people than me. As I try to finish the
Right,
archer.
We're counting numbers.
Who are we shooting?
I'm shooting the injured archer.
Okay.
And I just barely got my TN, so 14.
All right, well,
4
great.
damage.
And that's enough to kill it. All right. The archer, the elven
I
archer.
have fired 4 arrows and killed 1 goblin. Fear me.
To be clear, you were a lore master who spent your time.
That's right.
All right, this is going to be brutal on Bob, and we're going to see him get completely destroyed here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
the
Here's what it
orcs are rolling 3 dice for their scimitar plus a bonus die because they're in aggressive stance. Good luck, Bob.
But they're weary.
They are weary from his intimidating shot. Thank you. Good knowing.
Yeah.
What is your parry rating, Bob?
Parry
15?
rating is 15.
All right, orc number 1. So, removing, and I got a 12 instead of a 16.
Nice.
Okay,
Call.
next. Removing.
Removing.
Does
that count
no,
too or no?
No, just the dice.
Okay.
7. No hits. Bob, the orcs literally are flanking you, and then you throw
Come on,
down your
Counteract.
shield.
You
and,
know.
And now, Bob, if you can, just for me, you gotta yell Baruch Kazad.
Baruch Kazad!
Kazad I Menu.
Kazad Ayanu!
There you go. That's the dwarven battle cry.
I would never know that.
In
And you
Khazad.
will never remember it.
The orcs.
Pulls it out of the ether.
It means the axes of the dwarves are upon you.
That's right, not my shield.
Right. The orcs quail in fear and terror as their attacks are basically kind of give up their attacks midway and they fall back. No one on you. Okay, 2 archers in the back. They are also just intimidated by Bob's horrifying shout. They're going to shoot at Fimberthul up on the wall.
Yeah.
The Woodland says the weariness also applies to armor rating. That's interesting. I didn't
Oh,
know
yeah, it's
that.
every
That's-
roll.
my God.
That's
roll.
brutal.
All right,
I
so
am dead.
I
can see it.
Oh,
I see my
he is-
death.
Oh, he is so dead.
headshot.
Screen, Derek.
Sorry.
Derek rolled a 9 with 2 6.
A 9 with 2 6s.
yeah,
The
2
weariness
6s.
doesn't affect me at all. Now, so this is an example. As a bow, I can take the 9 and I can up it to a 10 because of one of the 6s from
Make
a
it
piercing blow.
Son of a
So it's going to be a piercing blow,
Yeah.
and
Yikes.
well, it's going to be. I think it's going to be a heavy blow. Yep. Okay.
Do we know if we can make a typical for more streams afterwards? Actual plays. Yes, that is actually one of the typicals.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the stretch goal or the
yeah,
tip goal.
I don't remember.
But
what it
either
was.
way, correct. The idea is that if we can tip more and we can do this, we can have more actual plays. Yes, and our stretch goals.
Tim, you lose 5 points of endurance.
That's not too
Okay.
bad.
Did you have 24?
You normally lose 3, but because
Max.
you
You're just weak.
Max is 20.
Yeah, but I have 17 load.
Oh.
Oh boy, you need
So-
to drop some
What
low.
How- allowed to be
However,
wary.
the arrow does nearly strike you in the chest. Tim,
see
you
if
need
my-
to resist a DC 14 with your armor rating.
All right. Leather core's lit. Let's see if you can save me. 1d12 plus 2 for that.
What is it? What do you
Only
need?
a 13.
Oh, okay. The arrow strikes true, and you are wounded. All right, Tim, mark the wounded box on your character sheet.
Yikes!
Got
What
it.
does that do?
When a character is wounded for the first time, they immediately check the wounded box on their character sheet and then roll the wound severity table by rolling the D12 feat die to determine the extent.
boy.
Now, if Tim rolls an Eye of Sauron, sorry, Tim.
No, Tim. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, 10.
Okay.
Man.
That's
Okay.
gotta be good, right?
No, it's
I thought for sure it was
I
the
thought
eye because
closer
I
to
have
the-
died in
No,
so
but it's
many
just-
of Derek's campaign.
Tim, write a 10 in the box below it. That is
All
how
right.
many days it will take for the wound to heal.
Yeah, like
now,
when I fell off.
if
the
you are
cliff.
wounded,
yeah.
again while wounded, you're
dying.
dying.
Are you dying?
Yeah, you have a
Okay.
chance, but-
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yikes.
If he had rolled his Eye of Sauron, he'd be straight to dying.
That checks out.
Okay, but Tim, you stagger as the wound strikes true. But that is the end of the round. So next round, okay,
Yes.
those guys are engaged. Who's outnumbering who?
You guys still have 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 4-3.
Did both of your archers go?
Yeah, no, don't you have another archer
I
shot?
do have another archer. Thank you.
Yeah.
Very good,
Don't
Tim.
forget he's
Nice
wary,
job,
though.
George.
Huh?
Is he not wary from the, or is that only against?
You know he's wary for the whole round.
Okay.
All right, shooting you.
Yeah.
Son of a
Oh, yeah.
bitch.
You're dead.
Wait, am I? Is that a 19?
No. Wait.
No, it is a 17 because of the weary. It would have been a 20.
Oh yeah.
Weary
yeah.
saved me.
Wow.
The goblin's like, and then he shouts out the dwarven things, and he goes, "Ah!" And the arrow,
God.
and you see it for a moment coming straight through your heart.
My life.
That would have definitely been a bad news bear for you. Okay, start of round 4. All right.
Staying aggressive.
What stance do you want to be in? You can be at any stance. You can be any stance. Open. Bob, you're staying in aggressive.
100%.
Okay, so I have 4. You guys have 3. So I'm going to engage. So I have to engage. So it's going to come forward and engage on you.
Dude, what do they do? Do they have like
He pulls out his
knife or something?
Jagged knife.
There we go. Checks out.
And this guy is going to stay back because he can.
Okay.
So,
Makes sense.
Bob.
He picked up the axe. After I did that big battle cry, now I hope I hit with this next one to make it really impactful. All right, so we got 3 from the axe.
Yep.
Sorry, 3 from the axe, 1d12, and 1 for being aggressive.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going after the injured one, so I'm not going to do any hope here.
Okay. Yep.
All right.
Oh, crushed.
We crushed, and we got a 6, so we're going to try to do the parry towards the other one.
All right.
So +1 to parry.
Correct. You bury your axe into his head, and again, when they get to 0 endurance, they just die.
I turn around as I did it.
Yeah, and you're using your axe and spinning it around in time to sort of keep him away. The spray of blood holds back in the orc as he kind of falls back to your thing. All right, Menthatooks in open. You need no parry rating, so just a straight up shot. Now remember, you are
It's not bad.
weary, so
Oh.
we get rid of the 2.
Not good enough.
miss.
Dang it.
All right.
Dang
Blast.
it.
Fimberthal.
All right, I'm going to try and shoot at the unengaged archer.
Okay.
See if I can
Come on.
get a
Come
little
on.
more bow action here.
That looks good.
That's a
All right.
If you
Yep.
hit, it's a piercing shot.
That's a hit. It's a piercing shot.
Okay.
Come
All
on.
right, so he
Come
takes
on.
4 damage.
4 damage, which doesn't
injury 18.
Injury.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Great bow.
Easy
Dead.
I
peasy.
put him I pin him to the ground
Yes.
with the arrow.
Yes, the great bow just shoots him like a ballista, and it just pins him to the ground as you shoot down, and the arrow just pierces
for
through his
shooting me in
chest.
the face.
That was some XL arrows.
All right,
Magnum arrows.
the orc attacks, filling his heart with rage. Bob, he's going to spend his point of rage or hate to add a bonus die.
I have 16 to my
4.
base.
So I get
so
3 dice.
15 plus 1.
Plus 1. Plus 1. He's rolling 5
Holy
dice.
shit. Come on, McCander.
This is Oh my God.
These are all terrible rolls, but
11,
I assume it's still enough.
15, 17, 18.
Yeah, I only
that's
had
it.
16.
But
You
no
rolled
special bonuses.
You rolled like garbage there.
I did
but you
roll
said
like
too many
garbage.
dice.
You take 3 points of endurance.
Wow.
If only he was odd again.
16. It's a tie. I'm
You're wearied.
Dang it. I go to become
Well,
weary.
no, remember, you're
I did. I adjusted.
Oh, you're at 16.
I'm at 16 now, and I just went to 16.
Yeah, so now you're
so
weary,
now I'm
weary.
again. Dang
Okay.
it.
In melee with you, the goblin draws its small, sharp knife and tries to stab you. Your parry's really good, right?
18.
Not even close.
Nice.
All right, the tables are turning.
Go heroes.
Now we are in
Do you guys
charge.
want to change your stance? Those of you in melee.
No, I'm just gonna kill this dude.
I'm gonna go aggressive.
Okay. He goes with you. All right,
Yeah.
Bob.
Stay aggressive.
Yep. Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
I am weary.
Yes. So you're gonna ignore your 1s, 2s, and 3s on your d6s.
Unfortunately, however, McCander's going down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Darkwing Duck.
Oh, low roll,
this
but
roll is terrible.
you're weary. Oh,
I
what'd
still
you get?
succeed.
Okay.
Because I only needed an 11.
Okay.
But I success to get extra damage.
So here's the deal. How much damage you do base?
6.
Okay.
They have 12, so it's not gonna be enough.
But when you get a thing, you can deal a heavy blow. Spend one of your success icons to inflict an additional loss of endurance equal to your strength rating. Increase this by
Holy shit!
Increase this by +1 if you're using a two-handed weapon.
Which I am.
So you add what's your
8.
strength? 8.
Oh my
Holy
gosh.
shnikes, that's a lot.
So you did 14.
My 7s are my rating, so plus 1.
That's
Yes,
more
just
damage than your
deleted
weapon.
that guy.
So you do 14.
Goodbye, McCander. It was nice knowing you.
Crush.
Dang.
I told you. Sorry, I licked the blood off the works.
Okay.
And I spit it out.
All right. That's true. That is, by the way, canon, because in the movie, it's not in the book, but in the movie, they go into Fanghorn Forest and Gimli, Aaron always loved this part, they're tracking and they see blood on a leaf and Gimli goes, orc blood.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I don't remember that.
Which is awesome because it means that he knows the taste of orc blood. All right, Danny.
Checks out.
You get
All right.
+1 die because
Yep.
you suddenly push on this. You get
Yeah.
aggressive. So by the way, this is the goblin with a knife and the hoblet with a short sword. You guys are just
Can't tell who's who.
yeah, just rolling around.
That looks good.
Oh, yeah.
These are out, but those are good, right? 14?
What's your strength?
No, I need 16.
Son of a
Question.
You're weary, yeah.
It says so. Is a piercing blow an automatic hit?
No, you need to get a Gandalf rune to be an automatic hit. Otherwise, a 10 still might miss.
Got it. Okay.
And the 6 doesn't do anything until you've succeeded.
Oh, so it's only after you succeed can you up the
Yeah.
ante.
Got it.
So
okay.
does a 14 hit?
No.
Then nothing happens.
Got you. Okay.
All right, Tim. There's
All
one
right.
shot, one opportunity. So the halfling.
everything
See if I can
so
seize it.
Yeah. So the halfling and the goblin are almost kind of rolling around, right? They've got their daggers out. They're trying to like stab each other in the throat, right? Because they're very aggressive. They're just.
He keeps running around. He's moving too fast.
You're an elf.
Can you shoot?
I mean, Tim could just spend a magical success.
I was thinking about it, but that wouldn't kill him.
It'd be a piercing blow.
Would it be?
It's a Gandalf rune.
Oh shit. I close my eyes as I let the arrow sing true. It glows a little as it leaves as the magic
Now
flows
you obviously have to
forth.
spend a point of hope.
Yep,
So
spend the hope.
So put down the Gandalf rune and then roll
Yep.
your d6s just for funs.
Here's my Gandalf rune. And
Yep.
let's see.
Nope.
Nope.
But it's a piercing blow,
But it's a piercing.
which is what from you?
18.
Wow.
And it's only one die. I got a 7.
Oh, he is so
Oh,
dead.
yeah,
you,
he's
sh-
dead.
you shoot him through the
Thank
throat.
you.
Actually, no.
Elf
The goblin.
power.
So the goblin gets the better of Danny.
Beautiful.
He's like pulling him onto his back, and the Mentha Tux is the hobbit is like on the bottom, and the guy's got the dagger right above him, and he's getting above him. He's pushing him down. He's like shh, shh. and then the elven archer takes his moment. He's got it pulled back all this way, and then he like leans in a little bit and shoots, and the arrow strikes the creature through the heart, and then like stops like an inch before it hits the hobbit.
Fine, one for you, but I would have killed him right after.
All right. Guess what? Finale will have to be a session 3 because it's late and
It is late.
we're not going to do the final boss.
This one shot's taking forever.
Yeah.
Well, we're having fun and people
That's
are having
right.
fun and enjoying. Well, that was a hell of a combat. You guys managed to
was
win.
fun.
Yeah. It's close.
And you guys are a little beat up.
Weary
Yeah.
is a
Yeah,
dick.
Felt tense.
Weary is a
I wanted to
dick.
drop the bow, but that puts me at the exact same number. I'm like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Weary is actually kind of
The math is super tight.
yeah, very tight.
Eventually, you can, if you have a singer or someone with song,
Get out of here, Calderon.
you can make songs when you go to the fellowship, you can make songs, and one of the songs you can sing basically it doesn't cure weary, but it lets your party ignore weary.
Oh, that sounds like a good
Around.
one.
That's
you
some
like
bardic
you
shit
like
right
raise
there.
yeah you like
I
raise
love
their
it.
spirits.
Yeah.
And like the one song is like a battle song and you can sing it during battle. Another song is like a travel song which you can sing during travel to make them ignore weary.
Oh, that's
and
sweet.
so on and so forth.
That's sweet.
All right. Well, Cal said, "See, Bob, you lived." All right. Well,
That's why I gave him
a tough fight. What is our current status of everybody, just so people can know?
well, of 29 max health
Endurance.
I'm at 16
Right.
with a load of 16.
Right.
So I really would love to.
Technically higher because I'm sure you're going to probably pick up your shield again.
Right.
And then
shield up.
what about your hope and shadow?
My shadow is 1.
Yep.
And my hope is 5 of 10.
Right.
So I'm doing okay.
Right.
Because
Because remember,
overall, I felt like that was a pretty good session for me. I don't think I expended too much. The endurance right now is the real struggle.
right. So remember in the game, I wouldn't recommend it right now, but if you take like an hour rest, you get back your strength rating in endurance. Okay. And then if you get a good night's sleep, you get all your endurance back.
Okay.
Yeah, I could go for those strength endurance.
Well, yeah, but the problem is,
Do we have an hour?
Yeah, no, they're the fucking lair of
Yeah,
the fucking mega wolf
obviously.
is right down the street.
What
Surprised that hasn't come out
What
yet.
if it's tired? What if it's taking an hour?
Listen. We can save the people and just smoke that
Yeah.
bitch
You-
out.
Me?
Yeah, you might
Collapse the
save
tunnel.
all
I mean, you
these
may have to come back. Maybe you get the people back to the town and then
Yeah.
come back to deal with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Danny, what's your current status?
I am down to 11 endurance.
Yep.
And load and fatigue is at 13.
Okay. And then your
So I'm
shadow.
weary, and then I'm down to 12 hope with 3 shadow.
Okay. And then Tim?
I'm at a 19 of 24 current endurance, but at 17 load, so I'm right on the edge of that weary.
You have, what are you carrying?
bow.
It's the great bow and the armor.
How much is the bow load?
Quattro.
That is a pretty. Yeah, that's my shield basically.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
It's
Yeah,
big, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm down to 4 hope out of 13 with 1 shadow.
Yeah,
and I am
with,
wounded and have 10 days until I die.
You have been doing a lot with the hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Auto successes
Taller
are kind of
Halfling,
baller.
thank you for agreeing. I think that was a fun, epic fight.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
I mean, I
and-
honestly, because again, I don't have enough experience with this game to know how
I don't know what it
close
is.
that is. Now, I will say, so one important thing to take as we kind of wrap this up, and again, thank you to everybody who supported us tonight. You know,
you guys are you guys are great.
This was awesome,
Mark T,
and,
especially
you know,
you. That was a
and,
big tip.
Yeah, right.
Duncan
and,
did 25. That was great.
Yeah, and like I said, so next time,
Plenty of fives
the
in
guys
there.
will definitely earn their choice of meal next time.
Oh yeah, we get some food. We get snacks next time
Yeah.
we play.
I just want to be able to
Fuck these
do
snacks.
something.
You were doing stuff out of combat.
I got 2 lucky
Okay.
crits to do anything.
Okay. Number one, your character's not a fighter. Number two, one of the things that you should realize very quickly in this game, they even tell you this in the book, it is not unusual to only have one combat maybe every other session.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it
Like,
doesn't
It's
surprise
more of
me
a
based on
journey
this.
type game.
Journey, council,
Okay.
you know, fluffy bullshit
Yeah, think
time.
of Lord of the Rings, man.
Yeah, like, you know, think about the whole first movie, they fight on the hilltop, they fight in Moria,
And
and then they fight the Uruk-hai at the end.
So 1 per hour.
Yeah, one per. So
Oh, yeah,
you-
yeah.
Those
right.
are days and
Well,
weeks
months.
of time. Oh, months. Okay, yeah, even more. Yeah,
The
yeah.
hilltop is barely a fight.
and the
too,
hilltop
to be
is
fair.
barely a fight. Correct.
Yeah.
It's not really the full fight.
Yeah, I
So
was
really,
like, I didn't even consider it a fight at first. I was like, the hilltop.
right. So really, it's
Oh.
just Moria and Amun-Hen.
Yeah.
So it's not unusual for you to fight maybe one combat a session, maybe one every other session. It really depends on what you're doing. And the truth of the matter is, it's because it's brutal.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like, you know, it's
I mean, that felt brutal. I mean, my endurance getting that low, I was like, this sucks. Being weary sucks.
Oh, it's terrible.
That sucks.
Oh, I was like, who
50%
cares?
of your
I'm like,
D6s are just
Yeah.
crushed out. You got to roll so good.
right. But you know, it's one of those games that again, you know, it's still definitely heroic. Your characters definitely have the advantage.
yeah.
You could see that.
Jeez.
Oh,
but
yeah.
but
You also need strength in combat. I have to beat a 16.
Get out of combat. Go do
Okay.
something else.
well, so
We're fighting people.
go save the people.
okay, but like as an example, it may be better. You saw how powerful Bob's I don't know what your awe is, but you saw how powerful Bob's demoralize was, right? So as another option,
But you get different things depending on the stance you're in.
do you have in Hearten?
No.
Or you're just terrible at
Combat
combat.
fighter.
You're just terrible at combat, but you're better at the other things that matter. So
Persuade them.
yeah.
Leave me alone.
The other thing is
Leave.
the other thing the way is that of course obviously you get when you go back after the completion of an adventure, you get adventure points and you get
Ooh, adventure points.
Skill points?
you get whatever they're called. You get adventure points and skill points.
Nice.
Skill points are used to raise your skills. Adventure points are used to either raise your combat proficiencies or your rewards or virtues. Rewards and virtues are like your level. As you raise up your rewards, your valor goes up. So you'll roll more dice when you roll a valor, but you'll also get treasures. People will like give you sweet equipment because you're awesome.
Nice.
And then when you raise your virtue, your wisdom goes up, which you guys haven't had to make too many rolls of those. But you'll gain special abilities from your race and special abilities in that respect.
Nice.
Okay.
yeah.
Keen short sword mastery.
Right, you could get another thing. Right, you could get a better armor, or you could get something cool from like people hook you up.
Okay.
So you get options and stuff to travel and that stuff.
Very cool.
But yeah, combat can
Excellent.
go quick, can go pretty bad. So
Yeah.
thank you everybody for joining us. Again, we're still trying to get used to the whole studio thing. Hopefully the audio was pretty good. We're still trying to
I didn't hear anybody say anything.
dial that in.
Yeah.
I can say as someone who's I've done all of these. I think the headsets work really well at getting out of the way and not being too things. And of course, obviously,
Yeah,
we'll,
not this.
we'll-
Not this.
we'll try to eventually get everybody with these massive,
That's right.
gigantic.
Oh, my ears.
But thank you to the guys for coming over. I really
yeah.
appreciate it. And again, thank you for the generosity. When you guys are generous, it allows me to sort of try to help these guys out and hook these guys
I
up.
mean, it
with
felt like a win overall. I felt like our fans, our patrons, they really enjoyed it, and they came out and supported us, which tells me they're having a good time. We're having a good time. We should have more good times together, and I think that's really good.
So yeah, and if you want to see a the part 1, it's available on their Patreon. So there we
Don't
go.
know if it's as exciting as this one.
No,
But we learned a lot.
a lot more of the
journeying
mechanics and stuff
yeah.
like that. Right. So, and again, we did really well. Obviously, it's late, and we're not going to do our it's.
I do want to face.
They
this
have
ancient warg at
the
some point.
warg has like what's it called in Dragonbane?
It's got ferocity.
Ferocity.
Oh, son of a bitch! It's
Yeah.
got multiple initiatives.
Yeah.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
I thought the counseling was actually really fun. I
council
didn't
was
think
pretty
it was
cool.
going to be that fun, but that was actually really cool.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
It is an interesting thing about like the number of successes you need. Then the skill roll determines the amount of chances you get,
Yeah.
which is kind of a nice battle. in
Yeah.
there. That's kind of a nice.
Right. Also, elves are very powerful.
Yes. So powerful.
As the eye
But
searches. for
Obviously, like I
you.
said, you need hope, and of course, also, as that shadow rises again. Like I said, when we guys get into the point and they're like, "Oh, reduce, your shadow, reduce your shadow by 3, reduce your shadow by 3," and you're like, "Reduce your shadow by 1."
Right. Well, and I'm also like, I'm already low on hope. If this were an extended campaign, I'd be like, "Ugh."
Right. You could play a little loose and fast.
Yeah.
And in fact, when you
Yeah,
get-
that's what I was thinking.
so
too.
after an
So-
adventure is done, your characters go into a fellowship phase, and unlike most games, an adventure takes place. You only do 3 adventures a year. This is an adventure. So after an adventure, you go to a fellowship phase, which could be like weeks. You recover hope equal to your heart's rating. Not the TN, the
Yikes.
heart rating.
Okay.
So, Danny would get back, what, 6 or 7?
Yeah, 6.
Yeah, you should be helping a lot.
No,
No.
I'm trying to steal stuff. dude.
Apparently.
And then one at the
Is an adventure just a quest?
an adventure's like, with
Okay.
your patron sends you on a thing, go do the thing. Once that's done, you get a fellowship phase, and that's it.
Okay.
But then once a year, after 3 adventures, the fellowship phase is Yule. It's Christmas time, and it's like an extended break, and that's when you get all your hope back.
Mm-hmm.
But also you also get bonus skill points. You basically get free experience points equal to your wits rating. So if you're
cool.
smart, you get extra skill points once a year.
So a couple things. Was this adventure for 3 or more?
It is
Do you
for
know?
3, 4, 5.
3, 4, 5.
I mean, you could probably play it with 2, but the math would definitely become a little
And
bit
I know I
wonky.
heard some of it in there say
It's up to 5.
Number of PCs -1 or whatever
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is. So that makes sense. And then solo game, is that something coming later, or is that something you're supposed to be doing?
Oh, that's me. I'm going to be
so
running.
Keldrick's excited for your thing.
Yeah, I'm going to be
Okay.
running the Mines of Moria using the solo rules from the Mines of Moria expansion, where
Nice.
I'm going to
Yeah.
I'm going to be representing a dwarf who's leading like a crew of dwarves to try to
Of
take
course.
back Moria from the darkness.
Love it.
But the chat's going to
Oh.
be able to tip and
that sounds baller.
and influence the events, basically. But
get
yes,
more lore.
the other characters that they aren't playing is there is
There's a fighter.
there's a ranger.
Oh, great.
And then there's also a man from or the woman from the north from Dale from the Hobbit from that Lake Town. She's like a badass warrior. So
Cool.
yeah. All right, everybody.
Awesome.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, and we appreciate it. What are we even doing here? Having a great time. It's always fun to get back in the studio and actually play some RPGs, not just talk about them. Again, if you have any thoughts, comments, or questions about this, please let me know. If you're a member of the Patreon, I'd love to talk about it. Again, this is a session. This is a system that I'm really, really fond of. I played it once at Gen Con, and then I played it twice with these guys. So I'm still learning the ropes. If I made a mistake or if there's something you want to point out and talk about, let me know. I'd love to talk about it. That's what the Patreon's for. So check us out, patreon.com/knights-of-the-last-call. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow where
You're streaming?
we're going to be talking about pumpkin spice,
Is that what
the-
everyone keeps talking about in the
the
dang
new
chat?
cozy
Okay.
cozy barista game
Of course there is.
that the group tipped for me to be able to make. So
Lovely.
I will be starting off the stream by making a latte downstairs
I mean, that checks out.
and making my own pumpkin spice because you can't get it at Starbucks right now. It's not a season, but I have an espresso machine, so I can make my
It's
own
always in
latte.
season.
There you go.
It's always in season in my house. And we'll be talking about pumpkin spice. And then Friday, more Fabula Ultima. Hopefully,
right.
hopefully an actual session.
Well, we did arrive at Tim's.
Yes. To be fair,
Homeworld.
we did have to have that moment. We did. You had to get there.
Yep.
We got there.
It had to be done.
And you guys did it very well. You used the discovery. You made the roll. You did the ritual.
Mhm.
You used your advantage of your Wayfarer abilities.
Yep.
So it's it was legit, but
Yep.
we just didn't push it further than that.
No, it's
So
okay. We got everyone back.
We got everyone.
Well,
back.
I think everyone's back.
I
tomorrow.
think it's
Or
going to be or
Friday.
5. I think it'll be a full
Yeah.
5, which
I'll
will be
be
great.
late.
We'll have we're going to do like a kind of defensive Fabul type session where it's going to be like
Sweet.
waves of enemies and stuff like that.
Nice.
So it'll be pretty cool.
Sweet.
Nice.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time on Knights of Last Call. Peace.